Just like that.
Just like that. Did you take yours already?
No.
Oh.
He always does that shit.
Yeah, he does do that shit.
No, I took a drink of my beer.
Oh, okay. I'll take a drink of my beer, too. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Level Check Podcast. We are going live right now with episode 61. Fuck, I'm looking at the view and the new lights that we got look dope. If you're watching, you'll notice we got some new lighting and it looks like they're working out dope. In the motherfucking house tonight on St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's. Can I get an applause, Crunks, please?
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Happy St. Patty's. I hope everybody is gonna have
super
can I get an applause, Crunks, please?
Yeah,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What is that? Happy St. Patty's.
Why are we getting delayed? Super
I
see why.
Crunks, yeah, look at this guy. Technical difficulties. Jesus. We apologize.
Because Crunks doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm talking shit. Like, why are we going live?
Whose fault is that? It's mine. Fuck. Anyways, we're here.
Good. It always happens.
We're here. Friday night, St. Patty's Day, 2023. Special guest in the house tonight. Crystal Perez, what is up? What is up?
Whoop-de-whoop. What's up, fellas?
Let me
Thank you for having
Let
me.
me get applause for that. Yes, sir. Yes.
Level Check Podcast. Here we freaking go.
Yes, yes. Thank you for coming through.
My pleasure, man.
For real.
Yeah,
Super honored.
I hit the block out with ODM and you guys this past Monday, and the vibes were dope. The vibes were dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crunks was there. Crunks was there. Vale was there. Vale's in the fucking house tonight.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There he
Yeah,
is.
spirit fingers.
You gotta find him.
Yeah, man. You guys pulled up and you stayed for like the whole duration. That was tight. You guys added more energy.
Yeah, it was dope. The comedian you guys had on was funny.
He was funny.
Sepulveda?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that was funny. The little banter you guys had going back and forth for a minute. That shit was pretty. It was pretty good.
Oh, with the
It was
the
pretty
whole,
funny.
The she was the type of girl that you hit up at the party.
Yeah, she's just the funny girl that bags on everybody at the party.
That shit was guts.
What was funny was that you were kind of like toe to toe with him for a couple of times. Like you were quick, you know, like he hit something and then you came back. Even we were in the background like, oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you guys are chilling and like I could hear through the headphones just some reactions. So I was like,
yeah,
it was good.
It was dope, man. It was dope. We had to
fun.
fucking keep that shit going. So we appreciate you coming through. In the house tonight, DJ G, bro. What up?
What's up, dog?
Say what's up.
Where you at though?
Where is he?
There he is. Look at he's going to El Patio tonight.
Yeah.
He's got his little
It's the only
patio
thing I could
clothes.
find that was green, dog.
With the snapback on?
The snapback, homie. What you know about that?
I know you got the zoot suit hat tucked away somewhere.
With the fucking Day of the Dead.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
He fits perfectly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
fits on check, fits on deck.
You know what I mean?
Crunks is in the house. What's up, Crunks?
What up?
I think
Can I get a round of applause?
Yeah, me get a round of applause because I think
For yourself?
Gotta give him his view. He won St. Patty's Day today.
Yeah, look, hold on. I got the little fucking Grogu.
I thought I had a sick ass shirt on, and he comes in just all fucking Grove Street out.
Yeah. What's up for Grove Street? Damn. We don't say those kind of words in here. Nah, just kidding.
No?
Nah, just fucking around.
Okay. All right, so here we are. St. Patty's Day 2023. I believe we got some shots lined up.
That's right.
And to start it off, in honor of our guest today, she gave us a quick topic. If anybody's in the live chat, I see the views are going up right now. If anybody's in the live chat, what is your preference? A shot of liquor while it's cold? Or was it room temp or was it just hot?
I think it was warm.
Warm?
Yeah,
Just
warm.
that lukewarm?
That lukewarm.
That lukewarm. What would you rather have your liquor as? Ice cold coming out the freezer like this?
All frosty.
Or would you rather just have the
lukewarm.
Yeah, it's been sitting.
The room temp.
And while you guys answer that, we're gonna take ours.
I chose the room temp, Don Julio.
I chose the frozen.
Yeah.
Someone has a fucking bougie taste.
So cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Happy St. Pat's.
Ooh. Oh, I hate myself after taking that.
That was delicious. I chose well.
Yeah, I think I chose well too.
I did. It was all cocky about it.
You win because you didn't have a chaser?
Well,
Is that what you said?
I like drinking liquor.
He wakes up with a shot.
Danny said room temp whiskey, cold brandy and tequila.
Yeah, he likes that ghetto stuff. That brandy. Surprised he didn't say E&J.
It probably is E&J. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
It's E&J, huh, bro? Yeah, fucking dope.
Most likely. That was your thing, huh? At the beginning when I first met you.
Cognac is a brandy, right? Or Hennessy. Cognac and brandies are the same thing.
What?
Yes.
Technically.
Are we entering that?
Yeah, I guess we already started that. That's already happened.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
Nah.
It's that one.
It's the G-Bro Hour.
G-Bro Hour.
Go.
Well, because, let me see. I'm going to grab Mr. Hennessy. See, Mr. Hennessy right here is a cognac. But a cognac and a brandy are the same thing. The only reason this gets called a cognac is because it is made in Cognac, France.
Ooh. Fun fact.
So it's all brandy. But because it's made in Cognac, France. Just like champagnes. So, like the champagnes you find on the shelf, like Cook's or fucking Corbel or Chandon or La Marca, those are called sparkling white wines because they're made in California. They're not made in Champagne, France. So the ones that are made in Champagne, France, like Moet, Dom, Veuve Clicquot, those are all made in Champagne, France. So they get to be called champagnes.
Wow.
But it's really white wine.
Dang.
Dope Kid said made from French grapes.
Yeah. Hey, so is Ciroc. Ciroc is vodka made with French grapes instead of like grains or potatoes or whatever that vodka is usually made out of, like corn grains or potatoes.
No way.
That one's made out of grapes.
That's why they lock it up in the cabinet with all the good shit.
Yeah.
CG, bro, that's why we have you here.
The G-Bro Hour is over?
I guess.
Okay. We don't have an exit song for it.
I just
We should have.
maybe you just press the button again. Yeah, that's the end of it.
And that's over.
Nice.
That's over.
That's funny.
Knowledge is power.
Ooh,
Dope
Grey
Kid said
Goose.
Grey Goose and Effin. Effin's not
Effin
that,
is bomb.
Effin's not that
Effin's
bad.
underrated, I feel like. Effin vodka.
Who is it? That was
Effin
50
vodka.
Cent, right?
That's 50 shit.
That's 50.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, I
Effin
think
vodka.
it started out with 50, no?
Yo, I wanted to do a podcast where every episode you try a different celebrity liquor.
Ooh.
Because there's a
Let's do it.
lot. Because like not even like music artists, like movie stars and shit
Yeah,
have,
like
have
The
their
Rock,
Yeah.
Kevin
yeah,
Hart.
Yeah, you know fucking, who is it? Undertaker and Stone Cold? They got their own fucking wines too?
Undertaker.
Wine?
Yeah.
Sick ass.
There's a
I know
fucking-
Stone Cold has beer.
I don't know whose podcast or whose show it was, but it's Undertaker and Stone Cold, and them fools are sitting there straight up sipping.
It's
Wine?
probably Stone Cold.
wine. No, it's Undertaker's. He's got a big ass fucking bottle of wine on there. that
No,
he
but I'm
brought.
saying it's probably Stone Cold's podcast.
Oh yeah, because he does have one. Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to try some Undertaker wine. Here we go.
For real.
Shit's
real.
That
probably
shit put you
called, like,
under.
Fucking something with death in it, probably.
I got. They didn't get it, but I got it, girl. Don't trip.
You got a piece of that.
Yeah, he's sassy.
You had to be there.
You know who I like? The Crystal Head vodka. I think it's the
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
I have some. If
We
you
have
want
some. Yeah.
I just like the
bottle.
packaging. I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for good packaging
in good bottles.
and good bottles. Yeah,
It's the shape of as a skull head. That's
exactly.
so good.
And Crystal Head. You know,
And he has like a.
I didn't even
Oh,
put
yeah,
it together until
I like the novelty. Anything novelty shaped. I'm like, I want the one shaped like an ice cream cone. Whatever the fuck
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
I
That'd be
remember
tasty.
They used to sell the. Do they fucking Food for Less still sell the ones of the fucking the Tommy gun? Remember there used to be.
Oh,
a Tommy
yeah,
gun?
yeah.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
no, I be seeing those at the liquor store sometimes, and they're all dusty and shit. you
They're
just
up on
see
the
it,
shelf. You don't sell them, huh?
Yeah, they
That
just
shit's
sit
just
there.
for
Well,
show.
because it's like 150 and you don't know. It's like a mystery liquor.
Yeah,
dog.
Yeah, that's
it's like made out of
You're like,
grass
what
and
is that?
shit.
Yeah.
There's a store down there not too far from the house. That fool has a bunch of shit up on the fucking thing. He has framed Kobe jerseys, but they're beer sponsors. They're like in a Budweiser fucking frame. And he has them up there like with everything else. Same thing with like a bunch of old ass bottles. And I'm always like, hey man, like how much? And he's like, oh, those aren't for sale. It's like, you motherfucker, then take it down. Why the fuck is it up?
My
Yeah,
decoration.
Teasing everybody and
Decoration,
shit.
dog.
The declaration.
I don't know, man. Those are pretty
That's
dope,
like
though.
people walking in here. They're always like, "Oh, that's dope. I want it." I'm like, "Sorry, you can't have it. It's ours."
Nah, yeah, I've seen people ask you for shit too. Even those little fucking small paintings and other things that we got.
Damn.
Somebody even who hit me up about my sister's fucking jizza. Somebody hit me up about that shit.
I got planes always trying to steal that Kobe right there
Oh, with the Infinity Stones?
with all the rings and shit. Yeah,
That shit's tight.
it's like,
Memorabilia at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Part of the
for
set.
real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
It all fits, I think, with the rocks.
I think the oldest thing in here is that Budman.
That Budman?
Yeah.
That's the
That's a
Budman.
pretty
Yeah,
tight.
look at the Budweiser logo.
Oh, Bud Dry is actually old.
Oh yeah, the Bud Dry on the side. Oh, if Crystal, if you get up,
Oh,
there,
here we
around this corner, there's a Bud Dry
Right
sign. It's kind of on
go.
like a corner.
Ooh, what's that mean, Bud Dry?
That's
It was a
Budweiser.
Budweiser that came out, and it was like Bud Dry, and it was
it's like Corona Premier.
yeah, exactly.
But is it like a O'Doul's? There's no liquor.
no,
No.
there's alcohol in there.
Oh shit, Bud Dry. Never
It's just
heard
an
that.
old.
Let me see. When did they stop making Bud Dry? I'll tell you. Talk so much yourself.
And the Budman. When the Budman come out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll look. That
Yeah,
up,
what
too.
was that a part of?
It was like their little
Budman.
cartoon.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
that dude's
well,
name is.
what do you think Duffman from fucking Simpsons is based
Well,
off
that's what I'm
of?
saying. Was it like a commercial with the little?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like the little frogs.
He was like a
Budweiser. Did you ever see that?
Spokesperson? Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the little-
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
now
the
I get it.
Budweiser
It was
frogs
for the
was
Hell
shit.
Super
yeah.
Bowl, right?
Now I
Yeah.
get it.
Who did the Wazza?
Yeah,
Was that them too?
yeah.
Was it Budweiser?
Yeah, it was Budweiser.
Genius marketing.
Yeah, for
huh?
real. Frogs and then the what's up?
Catching all the right motherfuckers, huh?
Now I don't know what's going on with them. They don't do shit.
Who?
Well,
You
'cause
see-
they're not the king of beers anymore. Right?
You
Who
see?
is?
Did you see the Super Bowl one for was it Coors?
Which one?
Remember? They're like, oh, it's like they show like all kinds of beer. They're fighting at the very end. This is not a Coors commercial, and it's like a different beer. Oh, it's Blue Moon.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that was stupid.
Oh yeah. It was like, oh, is it a Coors Light? Is it a Miller Light?
Yeah.
Is it a Modelo? And then it's like, no, actually, it's a Blue Moon commercial.
Yeah, it's a Blue Moon.
That,
What the
that was during the Super Bowl.
Out of all the fucking
Yeah.
beers, really clowning then, huh? Talking shit.
Yeah, that shit was that was dumb. I was just like, huh?
That was this past Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
These commercials kind of suck.
Yeah, these ones were fucking whack.
Dang.
Yeah,
I wasn't really
They stopped being funny after like when fucking Eli beat Brady.
When was that?
yeah.
That was like 2008.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of 2008.
So in 1969,
Uh-oh.
Anheuser-Busch released their slogan, "The King of Beers," and then they did. Then they introduced the character Budman.
Budman. There you
Yeah.
go. In '89 or what? Sorry,
69.
69. Oh shit.
Yeah. The Summer of Love.
Yeah, throwback.
Yeah, so that must have been like a little dope ass, trippy ass little cartoon on the television.
Yeah, I could imagine.
For real.
60s
I bet
fucking
y'all-
animation.
All the kids wanted to be Budman and shit. Like, I want to be Budman.
I mean, he looks like he came from the summer of '69. The way he's posing, like that's very
yeah.
phallic, my boy.
It's pretty phallic.
But he's rocking it, you know. That's
Is
what they
it-
do, you know. That's how they get you. All the subliminals.
See, that's a better little angle of him right there. Budman.
Oh, okay. Oh wait. So never mind. Plus, I don't have my glasses on. It looked like he was like laying down frontwise, but he's like
no.
flying away. Never mind.
Yeah, but
Like,
like,
a little pervert guy just laying
I
back.
had you all wrong, bud man.
but like, check it out. He's like breaking through a wall, right? But then I put it on the rock, so now he looks like, well, before I put the studio in. Like,
Damn.
Break on through
like-
through the other side. Here we go.
oh shit.
I like that. It,
Oh, they could see it.
from my angle, it looks legit. It looks like a portal that this fool's jumping through. So good on you. Yeah, I'm feeling all the decorations. I really like the Freakachu over there.
The freaking
the
chick.
Freaking
Oh, that's a
Chick.
good
That's a
name.
good one too.
Yeah,
The
no
Ratchet Chew.
fucking names just keep coming, huh?
So, nah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Get the backstory,
What?
'cause we've done it
No,
over
no,
and
no.
over.
So at one point there was some girls' panties on this.
Oh yeah, I don't know whatever happened to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
She took him
They
back.
just disappeared.
She took them back.
But it got so like they were on there for so long they got crusty.
Ugh.
And they were all
and
stiff.
they were famous. Like everyone would always be like, "Hey, is Hennessy's?" Because the chick's name was Hennessy.
Yeah, you just
And
put it on blast.
It would always be like, "Is Hennessy's panty?" We always talk about it, dog. What do you
I
mean? So like, oh, is Hennessy's panty still on the fucking Pikachu's ear? And then she one day she's like, "You guys still talk about that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Man, I'm gonna have to go over there and fucking put panties on his other ear because it was only on one ear." She's like, "I'm gonna have to christen the other ear."
Dang. So they were worn panties.
Yeah, they were her panties because we had a party here.
They weren't even a good brand though.
First of all, what's the good? I want to ask you a question, but
yeah, we were having a party here, and then
My bad.
it was in the summertime, and then we started like partying in the daytime and like cooking, barbecuing, I was spinning,
nice.
and then fucking and then people decided to jump in the pool. And some people didn't have swimsuits, so some people ended up in their
so she was
calzones.
air drying them.
Yeah, she hung them up to dry, you know?
She was like dancing on the fucking Pikachu and everything.
Yeah.
So what happened when she took them off? She didn't have something. Y'all put a towel on?
No, she had a towel.
Oh, okay.
Oh
She
yeah,
went
I was like, well, yeah, what did happen that day? I don't even remember.
Hennessy Carolina up in here. Damn.
That was before my time.
Yeah, that was before you.
That was before I met G, bro.
Oh, you weren't there for that one?
No.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there for the wild years. He met me when I started becoming tame a little bit.
I already knew you, but still.
Oh, I wanted to ask, what's the good brand of chonies then?
Yeah.
Like what? Like Frederick's.
Fred, they don't even.
What are you talking about?
Fucking Frederick's is gone
You
now.
can still get some,
I
like
guess.
bootleg ones.
Bootleg maybe, but
Nah, I don't know.
what's Victoria's Secret?
That's what I
Calvin
was-
Klein, what you like?
I was thinking,
know.
What's good on you?
I mean,
What looks good on you?
like pink. I be rocking
She clowning
pink.
you, dog.
Pink?
What panties you like to wear, homie?
Hit the badum.
I be wearing pink. Nah, just kidding.
Oops.
Victoria's Secret pink.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What's the preferred panty you like to see when a bitch pulls her shit down?
Either something
He's on that stuff
lacy
from State of
or like
I mean,
something silky.
Oh, you're not even thinking about brands. You want to see something
I just
feminine.
want to see something nice.
He wants
Like I don't
edible.
give a fuck if they're Target or Walmart, homie. Like as long as they cute, like just be something cute, like.
As long as they got no
And then
holes
I'll
in
take them off with my teeth either way and fucking chow down.
Dope
And
Kid said fruit of the loins. Fruit.
Yeah.
Fruit of the looms, I'm sorry.
Fruit of the looms, dog. Fruit of the loins. That's a good one too, dog.
That's the ones I wear, food.
Woo. I'm asking on behalf of the
you good.
females
You
because
good,
we
you
get curious.
We don't. Yeah, we don't.
I mean,
we
some
don't
guys
we
are
don't get
picky
that.
because
Some guys are exactly.
because they're a bunch of bitches.
Sometimes I tell my girl, like, why are you wearing those? Like, stop. Put something nicer.
Damn.
Put something nicer.
Yeah.
That's a hot take right there.
That was a hot take.
That's our hot take button.
We got to delete that.
What
food.
just happened?
On your birthday, talking about, you know what day it is right now.
Why you got to wear those, man? Come on. Why you got to embarrass
So
me?
you want her to have cute panties on 24/7?
Nah, just
Around me.
yeah, just around me.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
During work, she can wear.
When you go home, when you go to
home.
work, you can do.
Yeah.
Man, you can put them granny panties
can
on,
put
girl.
granny
You can
panties.
rock that shit, girl. Go for it. You know what I mean?
Like when I go with her to Pink Store or whatever, she looks in the underwear aisle. She always gets because they have like names.
What, like the boxer brief?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the types, like the cuts.
Yeah,
They have
cuts.
like bikini
Like the-
cut,
there you go.
manga, G-string.
There's another one that's just like it's
Booty
basic.
shorts.
Just basic. Like damn.
booty
Yeah,
shorts.
there's booty shorts. Yeah,
Which ones, doc?
I don't remember.
Hey, well, which ones do you like? What
I
more
like
cut?
nothing. I mean, I don't give a shit.
Man, that's cheating, bro.
That's what the homie in the comments said. He said, whatever ones are on the floor.
For real.
See, that's why they tell girls like lingerie's for you because dudes don't give a fuck.
Hell nah.
They want to see that shit on the floor anyway.
It's yellow. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
You trying to find it?
live? I
You
was like,
trying
where's
to
the
find
live?
the live audience? Fuck. Took you long enough.
Who's all in the chat?
We got Dope Kid Danny. He's checking in. That's my producer. He's out there in Minnesota. REG.
That's
is
my
in the-
sister.
Top
What's up?
flight.
She said it's Crystal wearing green.
She is.
She's
on the
wearing
hat.
a green hat.
it's barely green.
She's about to make you take another shot.
I'm like, it's barely green. I just,
Shout out to my sister Rose. What's
yeah,
up?
the homie Sal in the comments. That's who he was the one talking about. As long as they're on the floor.
as long as
Fucking
I'm-
Dope Kid did say fruit of the loom. That shit's funny, man. Man, we're
I
starting.
never had that conversation like that. That's
Starting off good right here.
I'm waiting. I was waiting for something like that.
Yeah.
Ask me some more girl stuff. Come on.
Go off the rails.
Do it. Yeah.
Go off the rails.
My girl don't be watching this shit anyways.
Nah, she probably does, but she don't tell you.
She I don't know if I tell her.
You know, she got to do her research.
If I ask her to,
Make
Like,
sure
hey, watch my show, yeah?
just like that.
She probably acts like I'm not gonna watch that when she's,
Yeah, I
but
know.
she's tuned in on the low.
She's all in the bathroom. I just hear like my voice. What the fuck was that?
She texts you right now. Oh yeah? So you don't like my panties?
I got a text. My fucking heart did drop a little bit when I got the message.
He said, "Fuck." You mean open this?
Nah, but it says TikTok on it, so.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
That's funny. But then, do you want her watching and hearing everything you're saying, or does it feel better that it's like, you know, like you can?
I don't care if she does or not. It doesn't
You ain't got
matter.
nothing to hide. That's right.
No, I don't.
Shoot.
That's right. That's how I kind of feel. I'll be telling my wife to watch that show all the time. I send everybody the link, and I'll send it to her, too. But what's funny enough, I tell people, you know, I know the wife, she supports this shit and the music, but it's like, she's like in no way, shape, or form a fan of Blaze 'Em Up. You know?
I feel the same way.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm over here playing like some music. She goes, fucking change that shit. Like, damn.
You're trying to fucking stunt a little bit. Like, hey, this is dope, huh? She's like, yeah, can you put the radio on?
Like, I'll show her something new. Fool, she's just on her phone. Like, damn, okay, fuck me then, right? Okay.
Nah, you know what though? I feel like that shit has helped me stay like level-headed about it. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of motherfuckers who do this shit and they let it get to their head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're kind of like they portray this little life of like, oh, this is all I do. You know, it's just the music shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, I'll still fucking post on my social media like, yeah, I'm clocking into the 9 to 5. I'm here fucking here early as shit, and I'm here probably late sometimes. But it's like, you know, we're just doing this shit. You know, it's for whatever. But I always say that shit too. Though. It's like, that shit is. Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you.
You say he'll take one.
That shit kind of keeps me humble because it's like, you know, we'll be getting some good ass news. Like, man, we're about to go fucking, babe, I'm gonna go open up for DJ Quick. And she's like, that's nice. The baby needs a fucking diaper change. You know?
Hell yeah. It does keep you humble, though. It keeps you down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
So my girl told me one time.
Model check.
Modelo.
Beer reload.
Beer reload.
So, Crystal Perez.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for. Is it weird to say your whole name like that? Can I just call you Crystal?
No.
Okay.
Cristal.
Yeah.
Do you speak Spanish?
I do. I speak Spanglish, though, mostly.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Spanglish crew.
Yeah, he's a Spanglish guy. Member.
I'm a no Spanish at all guy.
I'm like a no sabo kid, but I got the accent. So when I do speak, it's like, oh, okay, she might go all the way.
She might go.
But then I
knows,
I fill it in with the Spanglish. I'm like Selena. Me siento muy excited.
Excited. That's funny. I be doing that shit too.
I do that shit all the time. Like, I can't figure out the word. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Come on, Grandma. You know what I'm saying.
Is that considered? I mean, I could
Stop
speak.
playing stupid. You've been in this country how long? You don't know one word?
Damn.
That's what gets me. It's like, motherfucker, I know you know what I mean. You're just right there. You want me to say it.
Nah.
Like, I speak fluent Spanish, but there's sometimes where there's a word I can't say, and I say it in English. So then I'm like, what? Why do I say it in English, but I know I can say it in Spanish?
And that's funny because all the shit that I've seen my entire life too. So when I was in high school, I took fucking Spanish and I failed the entire year.
Well, yeah, that proper Spanish be fucking you up too.
Yeah,
that's what
that
they
proper
told me.
Spanish sucks, bro.
That's what they told me is that they teach you that shit the proper way, the way that it's supposed to be.
From the Ibifans.
Yeah.
From Spain.
Yeah.
They be talking like this.
With their mouth.
Never have
Like
I ever
the cat.
called a car a coche. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
no, I've never called it. What the
The
fuck? you
pinche
talking-
carro.
Yeah. like-
Dame mi coche keys, eh?
Yeah, that's a deduction. That's a B right there.
And that's still Spanglish. She
Hey.
said keys.
Hey, fucking. Hey, they call a fish a piece. Like,
A what?
Pescado?
Oh,
What?
A pies or
oh, a fish.
fish?
Oh, pescado?
No, but in
piece.
Spain.
Oh,
in
it's piece?
It's beef.
Spanish.
If I ever run
Spanish,
into
eh?
a straight out Spanish person, I'm
Because I
like,
was like,
shut the fuck up.
Because, bro, that shit tripped me out when, like, I was in Spanish class and they said that shit. And I was like, you mean pescado? I was like, what do you mean, dog?
Do you mean fish?
I was
Say
like,
all English
I was
and
like,
shit.
what's a piece, dog? Like
Mariscos.
a piece? Like,
A lápiz?
yeah, a lapis, a pencil?
Huh. Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that shit was funny. Like, there's like little fucking subtleties, and I'm like, that's not how you say that.
Yeah. I don't know that
Hey,
language.
well,
Yeah.
Remember when fucking me and Carlin were talking about that shit a while back in one of George Lopez's stand-ups. I think it's the fucking which one was it? The America's Mexican, I think, where he's going off about how there's certain terms in Spanish that don't translate to English.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what was the crux?
What?
Fucking, when they're asking like, "Oh, how was the party?" "Oh my God, it was all to the mother."
What?
But what is all to the what?
Oh yeah, like oh yeah, fuck your mother. Instead of motherfucker,
I think yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, fuck your mother. Fuck your mother.
No, it's in Spanish. He says it in Spanish. If we look that shit
Son
up,
of
will
a
we get
bitch.
popped?
Son of a bitch.
Will we get popped for it?
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice?
Fuck.
Maybe if we just
What?
play it. No.
Whatever, we can play it. But
What if I play it from my phone?
Yeah, do that.
oh yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
go ahead.
It's not a direct audio. So
Keep
What
the
does
chat
he
going.
say? What does he say?
Because there's a couple of phrases that he says.
I know what you mean, though.
No que no. Like, he does all kinds of weird shit.
no, because he's like, oh yeah, fuck your mother. Because
He says faja mother.
yeah, fuck your mother.
Yeah, I know
He
he
has, like,
says
the
that.
fucking
Because
hardest accent
But in
ever.
because
Spanish?
instead of saying motherfucker, he says
Fuck
fudge
your
your mother.
mother.
Wouldn't it be chinga tu madre?
Yeah, chinga
Yeah.
tu madre.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, chinga tu madre. Fuck your mother. Or yeah.
Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah.
I know it's here.
Fuck your mother,
It
fool.
goes vice versa though, because English is the most complicated language you can learn because
Hey, we
there's so
were just
many.
talking
There's
about
like
that.
slang
Yeah.
and all this shit. So there's a lot of shit in English that doesn't translate to Spanish. So I kind of feel their pain.
This one. Look at listen.
Yeah,
this,
for
this
real.
one right here.
Don't translate to English. Vale verga. Don't translate. What happened with you and Sean? Well, I gave him several opportunities to be a friend, and in the end, he was worth wiener.
That could catch on.
Worth wiener.
Worth wiener.
But the one that I was telling you is what fucking gets me, the all to the mother.
That
A
one.
madre.
A tu madre.
Oh, that was prime George Lopez.
I know.
But that was, yeah.
That was all to the mother.
Before he became a bad person.
Yeah, before he got freaking canceled.
Bro,
Kinda.
everybody had to go in on him. Huh?
Everyone had a cap back on him, bro. Saying he don't support.
What do you think? I do want to get into
Wait, he
our
just
guest,
got
why
recently canceled.
she's here and all that.
What?
But I do want to let's speak on that real quick. What do
What?
you feel about that? The whole situation going on with George.
Well, I mean,
Barbosa.
I think that's fucked up because like his persona that he always like gave off and shit was always like he's for like Latinos and fucking La Raza and shit. But then all these comedians are coming out saying that they blocked him or they blocked them or whatever from being able to perform at shows or get into those comedy festivals and shit because he was there and he wanted to be the only
Mexican.
like Mexican or Latino act.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucked up because like you should always support your people. Like or like any like people of color should support people of color. Like we shouldn't like because we all got to stick together because fucking the white man got us all down, bro. He don't like us. You know what I mean? He fucking hates us.
But what about
Because, we're not even citizens in their eyes.
What about what he?
They call us illegal
I know
aliens
The
and
whole
shit.
thing's kind of been settled. George, they even said that George called that dude and apologized for whatever.
The Ralph Barbosa dude.
Yeah.
What about what's his name? Fucking the dude from fucking Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah.
What about him? He said that George
Oh, yeah.
Lopez fucking did him dirty too.
He said, yeah.
Well, that's what's crazy about the George Lopez thing. It's like,
And I was like, didn't they do a show together? And then they do Latin Kings of Comedy together?
they did a few things together,
That
but
was
that don't mean
early-
shit
that was
when
early
it's
days, though.
when you got someone with that
but that's
mentality.
true. But that's true though. That was early days. You got a point, Blazem. That was the early days.
The fucked up thing about George Lopez is that he went out of his way to exclude his own people, like
Yeah.
from the stories, that are popping around. I listened to the Felipe Esparza podcast where he had Paul Rodriguez
What's
on.
up, fool?
What's up, fool? And then I listened to George's episode where he had Willie Barcena, and they kind of were talking about all that shit. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the side of Paul Rodriguez because that's something that happens
Yeah.
all the time. You get a motherfucker like that,
Yeah.
and he abuses his power. You
Yeah,
know,
for real.
even though people helped him up on the way, and he wants to like kind of like turn a blind eye to that and act like.
And
you know.
especially to Paul Rodriguez, like I feel like
That's George's OG.
he
I
got
seen
yeah,
it- I seen
yeah,
that
it's
interview, too.
exactly. That's like
He got
he
real
helped him
sentimental with that shit.
because Paul Rodriguez and fucking what's that fool Cheech Marin, they started the Latin Kings of Comedy, and then they did fucking Born in East LA
Yeah.
together.
I was born
Fucking-
in East LA.
Yeah, they were the trailblazers just for Latinos being funny.
Yeah, and they brought him
up.
up, and they put him.
Dositos
They
en
put
Tijuana.
him on that fucking Latin comedy tour, and then to like do that to them. He's the only reason why, like, he kind of. I mean, he probably would have made it regardless, but like, you're not gonna tell me
No, but
like these people didn't give him a helping hand.
I see what you mean though, because you got to remember, like at that time, you know,
Like-
of course, there was no social media and shit.
Yeah.
So, but aside from like what I think one or two like CD album specials,
Yeah,
George was really only known for like the Comedy Store shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it was just those nights that he happened to be there, and the big names were there as well. Like, okay, well, you know,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was fucking young, but I don't remember, you know, reading up or even, you know, I do my fucking research on shit. You know, I don't. I think it was just that Why You Crying album, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Before the Latin Kings of Comedy.
yeah,
Have you ever seen him live?
yeah.
You
I
have?
haven't.
Yeah, I did.
I haven't.
I haven't either.
It was after.
I seen Felipe's.
It was after the fucking one he did. I think it was. I can't remember if it was the fucking the Masputo or if it was after
the FTP.
FTP.
Fuck that. puto.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone's saying about him now.
Yeah.
I think it was
Fuck that. puto.
I think it was like that.
Yeah.
And then like after that special came out, then like I got tickets in Ventura or Oxnard, or whatever, to go see him. Shit was tight because I went with my aunt, uncle, and my two cousins, fucking, and we went, and that shit was tight.
That's what's
And
up.
I just like it's funny. Like I remember the whole time being there, and I remember laughing at everything. But like I can't tell you one fucking joke I heard. Like I was just like, that shit was the dopest.
Did you cry though? Did you cry laughing?
Did you stand
No,
up?
I didn't cry
Did
laughing.
You stand up crying.
Nah.
That's how you know it's good when you
Yeah,
cry
no,
laughing.
I didn't cry laughing. And then because he had just finished his special, he like did some of the old material, but then he was doing some new ones, and those new jokes weren't
We're landing.
land. Some of them, some of them
Felipe
didn't land.
Esparza makes me cry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Felipe is dope.
That's because his accent.
Hey fool.
His accent is so strong, fool.
Fucking
He's all
heavy
like-
ass.
Hey, we all know somebody. We all grew up in the hood with somebody that sounded just like that.
Yeah.
Whether it's family, friends, homies, fucking from the block.
I can tell you one thing though. Chris Rock had me crying too.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Chris. I'm
Full
thinking Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker.
No,
gives
oh
me
yeah,
crying.
Chris Tucker too. Especially when he's making fun of Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Chris.
Christmas. He calls him Christmas.
I was
No,
fucking-
Chris, no. Go wait in the car, Chris.
I was
gotta go.
listening to the one he did on Def Jam where he was saying if Michael was a pimp. He said, talking about him and Tito being in the car. Is that my hoe sitting on the curb over there?
Oh yeah, that's an old one,
That's
dog.
an old one
Hey,
right there.
I remember
I just
that.
seen a video,
Hey, bitch.
fool. I didn't know Michael Jackson called his fans fishes.
Fishes?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
So there was a video. He's in a limo. He goes, "Look at all these fishes," and you just see all the fans on the windows who like fishes. And he goes, "Look at that fish. Look at that fish."
Oh,
then he
I
goes-
get it because they're hitting the glass like
you
in
know,
an aquarium.
They just look like
Oh,
dumb fish. And then there's
that
one. Then
fool's
he goes,
fucking random.
he goes gangster about it. He goes, "Look at the fish with the big titties." Like I was like, what? I was like, Mike is crazy. I never seen this video.
I've seen that video. Now that
Yeah?
I've seen that one.
I just seen it the other day. It popped up on Instagram.
He said there's a fish with the big
yes,
titties.
fool.
I don't
At,
know.
like at the
That's-
very end of the clip. I was like,
Oh, she
damn.
got some big old titties.
Yeah.
See, he was grown after all.
Yeah. So he liked girls after all.
Hey, everybody's giving Chris Rock shit because of that little joke he had
About what?
about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly.
Who cares, bro?
I didn't
Chris
say I
Rock's
cared.
winning right now because
Yo,
he got
yeah.
that one up over Will Smith.
But
Fuck Will Smith.
That was
Hey.
real shit though. That was a good fucking thing right there.
The way he
The way he
it,
worded it, the way he perfectly. Same people who were
he's like, everybody called him a bitch, but who's he hitting? Me.
me.
Yeah,
I was like, Dad, this was crazy.
yeah.
You haven't seen it yet, huh?
It's funny because it's
No.
true.
Not yet.
Nah, not
Have
yet.
You seen it? Did you get to watch this
Right.
new stand up yet?
I haven't seen the whole thing. I just seen that one
The clip.
Yeah,
I seen little
Okay.
clips of it, but
The whole
It's
thing was good.
amazing,
He
yeah.
goes
But it's
in on
dope.
it. He goes in on typical Chris Rock.
yeah.
There were.
But I feel like I
I
feel like he just was like, I'm just gonna let loose. Like he didn't hold back.
You think so?
I feel like he just.
I felt like
fucking-
he could have let.
think he
loose
would've
even
went more?
Yeah.
I don't know when he started talking about.
But
like,
I think it was more of like
When
he
he's
was
talking-
gentleman about it, cause like he could have went off and like drilled some
Yeah,
shit,
but-
but then he did it like he did it like he like was like, oh, you're a bitch, like to the
Well,
whole
have
world.
you watched it though?
he had
The
that-
clip like where he was talking about
What I'm talking about though is like the whole thing, like, cause he could have went like hard on a lot of other shit, but I think that would have like given people the opportunity to be like, oh well, he went extra hard because he knew how many more eyes were gonna be on him because of
You don't think
shit.
he went too hard, especially with that abortion line?
No, fuck no.
No,
No.
I was like, damn, fuck, why he going this deep? Like
Dude,
he was going.
What did Dave Chappelle say?
Well,
What did Dave Chappelle say? He said, if you have the right to fucking kill the kid, I should at least have the right to abandon it if I want. And everybody
That's true.
fucking loved that shit, yo.
He's,
I don't see anything worse with what he said.
He made the
What
call.
did he say?
He was just talking about
He
abortion.
said he makes fucking calls like a hitman. He calls the doctor, is it done?
Oh yeah, I seen that clip. I seen that clip.
Fuck.
I seen that clip.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he could have let loose a lot more, but like that would have given people the room to be like, oh well, of course he would have said all that and done that because how many more eyes were gonna be on him because of the Will Smith shit. But he still kept it like how you said, gentleman about it.
Yeah, that's
He
what
was-
I feel.
He was typical Chris Rock. There was nothing different about that set from his previous, if that makes sense. The tone was still exactly the same, and I think that's what made it that much more of like. Fuck.
But sometimes, like the impliedness is funnier than like if you made it dirty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't dirty.
No. But that's what I'm saying. But like, what Blazem is saying, people are saying he could have went more in. He could have fucking popped off at the mouth. But then at the same time, it's like, nah. Like,
I mean, when he was talking about talking about Jada and Smith.
You know what was funny is that he never said her name.
No, he
He
didn't.
kept his wife's name out his mouth. That's
did,
what I
that's
thought
right,
was.
yeah.
I listened to it like another 2-3 more times at work. Just fucking put my headphones in and just locked my phone, put it on Netflix, and just played it. And was just like, that's funny. He never fucking says Jada. And I think that was like another dig at that fool. Like I can
Yeah.
fucking still get at you and not say that bitch's name.
Yeah.
It was funny, dude.
Give her no clout.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
fucking goes in, dude. He goes in on her.
What is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's on
I do
Netflix.
want to watch it. I just haven't.
Selected
What was?
outrage.
Did you catch the live?
Yes, I did.
Oh, see, that was dope. They did the first Netflix live
Oh wow.
broadcast. So what was dope? There was
Oh
like
no! I didn't catch it live.
No?
I caught it
Oh,
the
see?
next day.
Did
But
you-
but they still had like.
I was watching the fight.
pre-show? Okay, yeah.
I was watching the fight. It was the same day as the fight,
Who
right?
fought again?
John Jones.
John Jones, dog. Starked him out in a minute, dog.
Did he?
John Bones Jones.
Yeah. Bones
Remember him?
Jones,
Too
dog.
much bones.
Ah, shit.
Nah, he was thick. He was thick.
You already know, Chris. Dang.
Back in the day.
He's all back
Shit.
in the day.
I'm all amazed right here. 'Cause she's like, yeah, Bones Jones. I'm like, you know, but what the fuck, you know, Bones Jones is?
a
At
lot
some
of people.
point.
I mean,
At some point.
Well,
I'm not just fucking with you.
not
I was like, a lot of people know him.
a lot of people
You're
really
a fucking
don't.
energy killer, yo.
Am I?
A lot of people go, oh yeah, we know John Jones, like, because they just know the name. But then she was like, oh, you mean Bones Jones?
You'll
So
tell-
then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Because like only people that watch
tell
MMA know about.
some
Well, you know
random
what's
Bones
white
crazy?
girl.
I'm not like a sports. I wouldn't type myself as a sports person. I mean, I do. The only sport that I naturally watch is women's gymnastics, not men's. Women's gymnastics. That's my shit.
That shit's tight. And
It is
hard.
tight. And
I
yeah,
feel bad for them sometimes. I'm like, how do you
Where do you
that?
watch that at though?
I mean, I watch it on YouTube. I catch
Oh,
all
okay.
that shit on YouTube now. But yeah, you know, it used to be on TV and shit. You got to catch it. Exactly. You got to catch it. So
About it.
that's the only
Send the
sport that I
links.
watch
I'm
naturally.
like, send the links.
I know.
Send the links.
With like MMA or even like, you know, all these other national sports. I don't watch it like that. I don't keep up with teams. I don't have any teams. But you know what's crazy? I used to listen to Joe Rogan like before it was cool.
I know,
before
me
it
too.
became Oprah for men.
Yeah,
I
for
was
real.
I would tune into
Yeah, he
every
is
Joe
Oprah.
Rogan
He is
podcast.
Oprah.
Make me feel dumb, huh?
No,
No, but I mean,
I still fuck with him, but
I listened to him like in
He's like my
10?
church, like my priest.
10 or 11.
exactly, bro. I'm telling, he's the Oprah for dudes,
Yeah, he
and
is.
I never thought of it that. That's the most interesting fucking thing I ever heard all day.
you know, before he really picked up, like in his early days, like he was still doing like 3-hour shows, but because you know he's the MMA dude, he would do straight up shows just on MMA, and I would listen to those anyways, even though I didn't give a fuck really, but because I was a fan of him. So from
Yeah.
him, like hearing all this shit, it was cool to listen to all that jujitsu talk, you know.
Yeah, that shit's tight.
But I was just a fan of like the podcast and the broadcasting that he
Yeah.
did, and because he was the first on the scene doing it. Like this is a time when there wasn't. There's like an influx of podcasts now, which is not bad, you know.
You're on one.
Exactly.
You have one.
I'm in the podcast verse now,
Yeah.
but I think that's dope. But I'm just saying, like it was before
This was
the.
a heavy podcast week.
You never thought of like starting your own?
Yeah, I have thought about it, but
She said it earlier. She wants to try different liquors every fucking show.
but I want
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Wines, my
Uh,
bad. It was wines.
liquors, just
Liquors?
liquors,
Whatever.
whatever they
Liquor,
got.
wine,
Whatever's gonna fuck you up.
Moscato,
huh?
hey,
you know.
liquor,
Hey.
wine, beer, fucking whatever.
I
Just try
I got
new
a question
things every
though.
time.
On the blockout podcast. Why do they call you Block Yana?
I just dubbed myself that, and we ran with it because it was the first time I was on. They were like, "Oh, welcome to the show," you know, whatever the intro was. So my first thing was like, you know, I'm enjoying being the little Blockiana here because they're the Blockout Boys. That's
Yeah.
what they call themselves, the Blockout Boys. I'm not a fucking boy, but I'm on the Blockout.
So I'm a Block Yana.
Yeah, so I was like,
It was,
I'm enjoying being the Blockiana here, and they started laughing. They're like, oh, and then
tight.
it just caught on immediately.
It was like some
so-
first lady shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's dope.
Blockiana. So yeah.
What's funny was that I think I had seen that little clip on IG, and you say it like a joke, but it like you said, it stuck.
Yeah, like I
It
was just
fucking-
talking,
yeah.
and then there was a reaction, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, fuck it. It took on some legs of its own, and here we are.
That's right. Here we are. So, episode 61, Crystal Perez. What's up? She's in the fucking house. Let me get one more applause. Please.
Oh,
Come on, yo. Shh. We're 45 minutes in. And
this is how our show goes.
yeah.
I'm a fan.
We fuck up all the time anyway, so.
Nah.
It's the authentic. I can't even say that damn way.
Authenticity.
Damn.
So you're making me think a lot.
You're making me think a lot.
Hip hop, hip hop anonymous.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, so for some of our listeners who may not know, and I'm pretty sure you've probably given this story before, but you know, give us that quick little background on yourself. You know, that little briefing of Crystal Perez. Grew up. Where you from?
Born and raised Riverside, California.
That's
So
right.
shouts out to Belltown. You know, I'm a Belltown BB.
Just came back up like
Jeez, this makes it worse.
Here we go.
that's just
Bend it over, touch your toes, girl. There it is.
Addict girl.
Atta girl, you got it.
You know, so I
You're
rep
so
the
smart.
IE. I'm born and raised.
Hey, let me get an applause for Blaze him up for getting the mic going.
Thank you, Blaze him up for wrangling him up.
Yeah, here we go. We
All
got
right,
it.
so
I.e. born and raised. That's
IE
right.
born and raised, Riverside bred,
Hell yeah.
everything. I even went to UCR, you know.
Oh
UC
shit.
Or
That's
as
right.
they like to dub it, UC rejects.
Jeez.
But
see Reject.
I went to RCC.
here we go.
The
There you
Reject
go.
Community College.
Yeah.
I never went there, but I've been on campus.
Hey, it's not a bad little school.
It's not, and the
went on
way
there
that
as
it
a
looks
field
now,
trip.
shit,
It's
there's all
pretty-
kinds of shit added to
It's
it.
cool now. I mean,
I went for a
it was
field
cool when
trip.
I went there, but I mean now it's probably even doper.
It's
Because I know they were doing like the last time I drove by it with like 3-4 years ago or whatever. Like it was looking like under construction and
What are you
shit.
doing over there?
Driving through town.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I go check out the old stomping grounds, dog.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to college
Yeah.
out there, so I knew everything out there.
Exactly. Alma
I thought you were
mater in the
selling
building.
candy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
out there in the
like
van
all my
selling
like
candy.
because like I was going to college out there, and a lot of people that I knew lived out there. So like I would always be like dipping out there. So like sometimes
Were
I
you,
like
al-
to, like,
were
dip
you already DJing at that time?
Nah, I was not DJing yet.
Huh? You've been DJing for a while. What do you mean?
Not when I was going to
Oh,
RCC.
and school no.
What years did you go? I went to UCR between 06 and 10.
I went 08 to 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shouts out. What's their mascot? The Tigers.
The Tigers.
The Tigers.
Hey, fun fact.
Oh shit.
The logo of the tiger, I was on the committee
Was it a liger
to fucking make the mascot
into a liger?
What do you
because
mean?
they wanted to update the look and like of the school. This fool's dying. Let me get him. Let me get him. Let me get him. He's dying. He's dying.
I was
Hey,
okay,
hey,
and this
hey,
motherfucker
hey.
said liger. Damn, got me.
That's my favorite animal.
What is it?
It's a tiger and a liger.
A tiger and a liger.
I mean, a tiger and a lion. It's a
Tiger
liger.
and a
should have had
Like-
RCC
it's
change their
like-
shit.
Tiger and the lion mix.
Yeah, but anyway, so I was on the
Favorite
committee
animal.
because they wanted to like, update it because the fucking all the emblems and signias and mascots were like from like the fucking 80s or some shit, like 86 or some shit, or like maybe early 90s. But so like that hasn't been updated. So they were like, oh, we want to do a committee or whatever to fucking update it. I was like, and I was working there at the admissions office, and then they wanted like a student.
I know.
So then my boss was like, oh, I fucking put you in. And then she's like, be professional. Like these are like higher ups like in the school. And then like I was like, like working there and like kind of building a career and building a name for myself there. And then fucking, so I was on the committee, and then like we chose like the mascot. Like we hired a marketing company, and then like they would show us like what they had. And then fucking, we had to fire the first marketing company because they were fucking like, they weren't listening to us at all. Like the chick they sent in, she was like, oh, do you want this? And then we're like, we told her exactly what we wanted. And then she goes 1, 2, or 3. And then we're like, we don't like any of those. And she's like, pick 1, 2, or 3. And we're like, no. Like, don't try to force it on us. Like, we already gave you the ideas and the concepts and the drawings. Like, make what the fuck we told you to make. And then she was like being stubborn. And then we all had like a fucking, like a secret meeting. And then we were like, oh yeah, we got to fire them. Like, they got to go. So then she came in to meet with us next time. And then we were like, you got to go, bitch. Sorry. And then we brought in this new marketing company. 2 seconds. They were like, oh, like this? Do. They fucking were like, all right, cool. Then they came back and they were like, here's our presentation. What do you think? And we're like, perfect. Fucking love it. That's exactly what we
Wow.
wanted. All right, let's do it.
What's that
So,
chick's problem? Money?
Probably. I don't know what that bitch's problem was.
She
was
just lazy.
I think it was probably she was trying to keep her job. Because that's what it seemed like. She was like being desperate. Like if she lost this account, like, oh, you got to do like.
But keep her job by not doing her job?
That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. She just seemed frantic. Like she was just like, like and like real spazzy.
She probably wasn't even the designer. She's probably fucking fronting.
Oh.
I had some other person draw them up. And she's like, I can't change these because I didn't make these motherfuckers.
Oh shit!
Like,
I didn't even think
pick
about
one.
that.
Yeah.
I was all amazed and shit.
Maybe. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you get an outside perspective,
Yeah, it's,
and it's like different,
Yeah. People be conning you like that.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. I don't know.
or like
I don't
maybe it
trust
was
nobody.
already like pre-made. They're like, oh, you want a tiger, you want a lamp, and you want this. Here's fucking. Here's like 1 through 5, and this is the like logos that I have in my fucking Microsoft file or
Yeah,
whatever.
like clip art.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
The clip art. That's fucking great.
so after college, what you do? What was your like goals?
I wanted to get into radio, dude. I was trying to become a fucking Liz Hernandez on some morning show. Hey, shouts out. She's fucking
Shout
IE
out.
royalty right there.
Shout out. Give a little shout out
Shouts
right
the
there.
frick out for Liz Hernandez. But yeah, man, I had my hopes set on being in radio kind of early in life, but I just never thought like that I could actually do it, so I didn't think about it. But then when the time came to pick a major, do something with your life, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just. But you know what's crazy? I actually got admitted into UCR on an English, like as an English major, because I still hadn't committed to the idea. I still wasn't like believing in myself.
Yeah.
And then
You weren't ready. You weren't. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't think. I don't know what the fuck I thought, but I switched majors. I want to say like the second year in, and yeah, I made sure that my degree was in communications because I knew that was like the ticket supposedly for if you want to get into broadcast or radio or any of that shit. So I just turned my focus towards that, and I didn't even get a job in radio for like years later because just the way shit
kept on
panned out.
pushing though, right?
Kept on pushing, yeah. Worked a couple of those regular 9-to-5 jobs that you don't want to work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Those soul crushing jobs.
Still
yeah.
working.
That was so crazy.
I was like, still
those are
working.
definitely so
on it.
quick.
Still working.
Yeah, and then finally I got an in through 99.1, which is the local,
Ciao.
yeah.
The IE's hottest hip hop. No, something like
Yeah.
that.
IE's
Yeah,
hottest
fuck
hip hop.
yeah. For real, go ahead.
IE's
Hip hop,
hottest.
R&B.
Talk that
Oh,
shit,
sorry,
yo.
it's the IE's hottest hit music, if
Hey,
I
yeah.
remember correctly.
I thought it was.
Shit.
I thought it was hip hop, R&B, and something else, right?
They've changed it throughout the years,
Yeah.
but right now they're like all top 40 and shit. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't listened, but in a minute. But when I was there, it was top 40.
My alarm clock wakes me up to 991, so sometimes I just.
You remember?
hear
You remember
whatever random
Wild
songs are.
96, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild 96.1.
Yep.
I remember that.
Didn't
one.
that try to make a little comeback and then it just
Did it?
disappeared
Yeah.
again?
remember
That was
K-Day.
that was
90.5.
No. No, yeah, K-Day went away and back, but the Wild 96 or whatever, that was what's his fucking name? The fucking
Remember
Rick D's.
there was
that
like
was
a
Rick
whole,
D's,
like,
his
2
fucking
days.
radio station that he tried to do.
They were playing
Welcome
Guns
to
N'
the
Roses.
Jungle.
Yeah, Welcome to the Jungle for like 2 days
Sick.
straight.
For the to
Oh yeah,
remember?
to
Yeah.
transition or to
I
like
was
just.
what the hell's going on here?
That was so dumb. They should have never taken K-Day away from the IE.
Yeah,
Shame
I
on
know.
y'all.
Shame on
For real.
y'all.
The fuck. But yeah, that's why they had to bring it back.
Yo, I remember
I
that.
know.
I remember that 96.1.
It was wild.
That was yeah.
Wild
Yeah.
96.
I
Rick
remember,
D's. Now
there-
it's like a
I
reggaeton
never listened
station
to
or
that
Spanish
shit, though.
station or some shit now. I think
there
it's
was
for Spanish.
Yeah,
there
I
was
think so.
a competition they had during cause they was like early 2000s when they did that shit, and
Yeah, early 2000s.
there was a competition where
Rick
if you
D's.
called in or something, they were gonna fucking come and
Yeah.
watch the game with you. And my fucking uncle won that shit.
Yeah.
The station
That
they
fool
came
Yeah.
chilling with 'em,
they
or
came to the fucking,
Yeah, they did that one, and then they did like if you won this contest or whatever, then you would be like their weatherman or weather girl or some shit.
some shit like
Or
that.
some-
Yeah.
like,
Weather
you-
report?
Yeah,
something
you would
like
do the
that,
weather
yeah.
report, like or like do like a little segment on
You
the.
just had like this random person.
I remember, and then some little
yes,
kid
it's gonna
fucking
rain
won it.
today.
I remember that.
But I remember that.
I used to
shit,
listen
though,
to that shit
'cause-
on the although like because it was Rick D's. He came back. He was on Kiss
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
you know
there
what I
was-
mean. He was
yeah.
on Kiss FM for so long, and
Yeah.
then they fucking fired him, and then he started his own, and then fucking that shit didn't last very long, dog.
So,
Yeah, but he's
when
still
you,
Rick D's though.
He's
so
still
when
Rick
you,
D's.
When you were on radio, how long were you on radio?
Like actually on air.
Yeah.
I want to say like a couple, maybe two and a half years tops. It was a small window, but I was at the station for a while. I
Yeah.
mean, just working my way through the ranks, the ladder up or whatnot.
What
but
you started out doing first?
started like
Street
in
team.
2012, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
2012, 2013, about a decade ago.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Fuck comfortably.
Started out
Comfortably.
as a street team though, and then just worked my way. Wore a lot of hats. I was production or a promo assistant, production assistant, on air personality. Shit, I would even work the front desk. Like whatever hole was there, I would be
You just
able.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, like I was nearby. I was local, and I was down. Like that was like my second home. I loved being there. So anything
was
that they
tight.
that
Fuck
that
yeah.
they needed, I was like, I could learn that. I could do that. Whatever the fuck. So
So when you finally made it to your peak level there, like, was it like what you were actually like wishing for, like dreaming of?
yeah,
I mean, like something you wanted to do, like that was something.
the dream was to like have a fucking contract,
Yeah.
like get a contract and have like a crucial spot. Like the morning show is always the contracted people, the drive time people, the night show. There's like 3 slots that you get a contract and like you're the like real talent. Yeah. So that was always the dream. But yeah, once I just being on air, period, was like I could die happy. So I thought, but it was dope. It was dope, and then it turned out better than what I thought. Because I thought like like getting that morning show spot or whatever the fuck is like the ultimate, but I was in a position where I was doing a lot of the part-time shit, and that actually turned out to be the funnest, the most fun shifts ever. I would be doing the weekend shows. I would always do the mix shows or the late night shit. 9 p.m. to
I remember that
to 2 a.m. whatever the fuck, 9 p.m. to 12, 2 or whatever. So that was always tight because you'd be with the DJs, and that like the DJs only came through like for the lunch mix, maybe for the morning show they had a bit, and then for the weekend mix shows. Yeah. So it was popping, dude. Like when they would be there live, it was always a fucking blast.
That's tight.
And then I would do like shows on my own, I guess, just filling in like Sunday nights. There's no DJs, but it's just me on the air. So that was fun too. And yeah, those ended up being like really great times.
I think those were some of the nights when I had first started hearing your name was like on those fucking Saturday, Sunday nights where it's like fucking late as shit. We'd be coming home from turning up, and just have the fucking radio on going through fucking something like at 12 a.m. and then we'd hear your name come on real quick. Like, damn. I would trip out because I'd be like, fuck, man, somebody's there right now?
Yeah, right?
Someone's with us. Station?
Yeah, but that's dope, though.
She should be out partying. What's she doing there?
Well, some nights I would. Like some nights, once you got used to kind of voice tracking, be able to voice track, and then I would head out to downtown Riverside, and I was an MC, out in downtown Riverside. So that was always tight too. Worthington.
Yeah, Worthington.
Shout it out.
I remember going to a club and you were DJing that day too at Worthington's.
Oh, really? Like, must have been recently then.
No. This was a while back.
Oh, because I didn't become a DJ till like recently.
Well, how recent?
Like within the last 4 years.
Oh, then yeah, it was around those times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that far back.
Well, yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, because it was like right before COVID, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, wait.
Yeah, you know what? I was at Worthington's before COVID, and that was like the first time I was there as a DJ, which was it was so fucking full circle and tight because I had been there.
There was another DJ that was there too.
Beezy Beats. It had to have been Beezy Beats. Yeah. That's the homie.
Yeah. It was, I mean.
Rad. We were talking about the Rad days. Yeah. RADD. We had like a party crew almost. It was 3 DJs. Oh, sorry. 2 DJs and 2 MCs. So
it's just like a giant group and stuff, or just 3 of you guys?
Actually 5. Sorry.
Oh, 5. Oh,
3 DJs and 2 MCs.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Who were the DJs?
We had DJ Jazzy Jay Chavez. Shout out to the Mayor Colton if he's watching.
Shout out Jay, that's the homie.
Rad Pitt, bumping Rad Pitt shit, bitch. That's the homie.
That's a dope name, Rad Pitt.
Right, and he had a sick ass logo, the Fight Club soap.
Is it?
Rad Pitt.
Fuck, that's tight.
And then Beezy Beats, of course.
Beezy Beats.
Still Fam Bam.
Fuck yeah.
Did you ever get along with Fresco?
Yeah. Fresco was at the station. Yo, Fresco, I did a drop for Fresco, and from what I've heard, like he still uses that because he does all the festivals now. All the Baja.
He's all way over there in
the Papas,
Papas and beer.
He's in the motherland and
doing his thing.
Yeah, he's over there on stage with all the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I caught him one time. Like it was like a random ass trip because I was supposed to go down to fucking Rosarito. And then I was supposed to go to the fucking Baja fucking thing. And then for some reason, like, the person I was going with didn't end up going or, like, something. And then all of a sudden, my homie hit me up. He's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm at Red Robin right now, dog. Hey, having a beer and a fucking burger. Right and he's like, and I'm like, 2 of those tall boy fucking beers in, and a burger in my stomach, and he's like, hey dog,
what are you doing?
He's like, I got a room in fucking Rosarito. He's like, and then like let's go to the fucking Baja fucking thing at Papa's and Beer, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, my homie's DJ there, dog. And then he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, my homie's gonna be DJing there. Watch. And then he's like, so what's up? And I would think I was in Ontario or some shit like that. So then I was like, cool, dog. Fucking, I'll go swoop you up. So, and there's so then I swooped him up, fucking packed my car, and fucking we drove down to fucking Mexico.
Rosarito. Or
That
wherever
shit
he was.
fun. Yeah, Rosarito.
Dang, that's pretty tight.
At the Papas and Beer
I
Homes.
haven't been
Rosarito.
there.
You haven't
but-
been there? That shit's fun. But then, like, it's kind of a fucking
Not
bus
fun
getting
right
in there.
now. Getting kidnapped and shit.
I know, right? Right
I'm
now.
definitely not
Bro,
trying to
you're not going to get kidnapped.
buzzkill again or what?
He might, fuck. He's
Yeah,
in all
Buzz-
green.
I'm a nobody.
He's money.
Ah, he's money.
They're gonna think I'm the fucking package, fool.
Fucking buzzkill again.
You see that chain and go, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
our
you got
guy.
that to swap me, huh? No, just kidding.
It's a Folex.
It's a faux,
Don't even trip.
It's a faux
Give a
Sachi.
fuck, give it to me.
F-O Sachi.
Oh, Sachi.
See what your Grogu.
Yeah.
What you got?
What is the, what,
Oh, you think you a Star Wars? You think you got some powers?
Yeah.
oh, you got the force?
Yeah.
You think you're a fan? Name every star.
Fuck, huh, for real.
Exactly.
Pluto? No.
He goes planets with it.
He goes planets.
That's tight. That's tight.
She said stars.
Yo, you know what's funny? Speaking of drops, Dope Kid just hitting on the comments through DJ Jazzy J. I met him. It was like, accidental when I met him. It was just some guy that was he was kind of heavy in promoting me. He was trying to do some manager shit, but I was just still kind of wasn't really feeling it at the time. And he introduced me to some dope people. But I remember Jay was in one of those circles, and he would always kind of just reach out for random shit. And at the time, fuck, man, it was like 2015, 16 maybe. I think it might have been 15. But he hit me up, and he was like, yo, I know you're doing music, you rap, but, Crystal's doing drops, let me know. I could get you, the hookup with that shit, link in. And there was a drop that you had did for me. I actually wrote it and sent it your way, and you put a little twist on it, and we had that fucking shit. It was on the first EP that I had did. Everything on there was like official produced. There wasn't no samples. There wasn't, everything on there was just us, me and Dope Kid.
Want to go back with it?
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For real? How far back was that? Oh yeah.
What up, IE? It's your girl.
That's mine. I own that. You can play that shit.
Live. You know, it's 9:09 a.m. on yet another sunny day. Temperature's still rising up for the week. It's 82 degrees right about now, so we're looking at some more heat later on today. And speaking of, I got that heater for you. Brand new music from my boy Blaze 'em Up. Definitely one of the hottest songs out right now. This one's called Shutting Down the Radio. So make sure you call in, hit us up, get your requests in. Let's keep this one on air. Let's go.
That shit's old.
Dang. Hell yeah.
That shit was dope. I remember at the time, to us, that was like, yo, this was the fucking icing on the cake, dude. This shit was tight as fuck.
I was even surprised. Like, how'd you get her on that shit?
Yeah. it was at that level where
Yeah.
it was like, yo, like what the fuck? There were people who knew the name already. You know what I mean?
That's
So
tight.
there
I
was-
didn't know that, but it was icing on the cake for me too, because that shit made me feel like a luscious Liz. Oh, I gotta roll.
I got some credits.
Yeah, I got some. I got a drop to do, but it's like one of those album drops, It's almost like a skit, like a built-in skit. I thought that was tight. So
Yeah, I remember when he sent it to me. Of course, it was just blank. Because I think when I sent it to him, I only sent him the beat. I don't think I sent him. There wasn't any lyrics on it yet. So he sent it back just a cappella, just your vocals. And when I first tried it out, I put it where it was just you. And then when you said "Let's go," then the track started. But then the engineer that I was fucking with at the time, he was like, let's try it like this, and put it right as it fucking starts. And it was like, god damn, it just lined up so fucking perfectly.
hell yeah.
Right before the hook started, and we're like, we got to keep it like that. And then fucking, like I said, I remember at the time when people heard it, they were like, fuck, yo, like, how did you do that shit? And it's like, man, you know what? You just got to know them people.
Yeah,
You
shout
know?
out to Jazzy J Chavez.
For real,
Hey,
man.
much
He
love.
he had made that one happen. That was one of those classics. You know, one of those ones that I hear personally. Like, oh, I'll get my juices going. That'll get some fucking energy going for when we're
This is
stuck.
a classic IE radio, dog.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
it's a time capsule. Even for me, hearing that back, like hearing the way that I sounded, during the time. Shit.
Yeah, and that's what I think. That's
Little
what
baby, huh?
that's what had got me at the
Pretty
time too.
much.
Was like, of course, like I knew, the on-air personality, you were gonna put your twist to it. But hearing it over some shit that we did was like, fuck, man, that shit sounds so legit. It sounds, and then if you listen to it, there's so many fucking, IE references. Like, I never had her say the station's name. It was just like, she just came in, like, you already fucking knew. Like, you heard her voice, so it was like, okay, well, you know who she is. You know what, you're just gonna assume what station we're on. You know what I mean? So I fucking had her do that shit, and then I mentioned right away, it's 9:09 a.m. Bam. It's fucking 82 degrees. That shit happens sometimes. You wake up, you're like, fuck, man, it's 9 o'clock, and I'm fucking sweating out this bitch. It's gonna be fucking like 108 later. So
Yeah.
That's how it is living out here, dog.
it just all fit, dude. Like, it was fucking, it was
It's gonna be a
time capsule was a
scorcher.
perfect way to put
Be
it.
a scorcher.
Yeah.
A time capsule. Was a
Try to
perfect way
safe
to put it.
for work, everyone.
Was there not many more after that you got to do?
Like that? No, I haven't done one since like that.
No?
I've done drops, but and like I offered a package at one point. It was like an intro and like 3 drops or something, but nobody really ever took that. I think that was like the only like true intro that I've done like for even that kind of a project. I really can't think of any super long intro, even for a DJ drop that I've done
Fuck
since.
Should have got it for the new game.
We gotta fucking bring it back for the next
Shit,
one. Man.
I want.
How much you charge?
I want to drop for my shit.
For real, the DJG, bro.
Huh.
That's
I
just
mean-
dope as fuck, man.
Oh yeah, you do need a dry set of that. DJ,
bro.
Yeah.
The oscillated my voice, but I just oscillated the fuck out of it. It's all DJG,
You
bro.
actually need a drop.
And then
Why'd you guys say it at the same time?
and
Oh
then
no, because we
because
fucking-
we
think alike, I guess.
And then I played it a million fucking times.
Yeah. Every time
And then I-
it's DJ, it just gets deeper.
And then I like the one that you did for me.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, you were like, G bro, you're a fool for this one. I like
yeah.
that one. I like
Hey,
using
yo,
that
G,
one.
bro, you a fool for this one.
I like those unique drops too.
Like it's just random, yeah.
Let me see if I can find them.
Why have
Oh,
I never
shit.
heard those?
Cause,
I'll show you right now.
Never see him DJ, fool.
How dare you?
Damn,
How dare you?
you should just not play those, fool.
Why?
Cause I was probably like naive and a child at the time.
Don't be shy.
That was like 2 years ago and shit.
2 years ago during the pandemic.
that was my pandemic
That
voice.
was my pandemic voice. I'm a grown man now.
I grew up 2
I was
years
hurting.
ago.
I was hurting during the pandemic.
Yeah, toilet paper was hard to get.
I lost my taste buds.
I lost my taste buds. I couldn't wipe my ass.
Fuck.
Damn it.
It was hard times.
Yep,
It was hard times.
that was funny though.
I had fun during the pandemic.
So
Did
did
you?
we.
Yeah.
Like we had fun over here.
Did you get to do a lot of the Twitch?
I did some twitching of my own.
I did one.
Some
I
twitching.
did one of the on the Love Check podcast, a little mix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just one live one. And then I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, we got massively hit on that one.
Yeah.
With all
Of
these
course, I don't give a shit.
we got hit.
Those were before the days of when YouTube went heavy, like the way they did with the other day, like how he played some shit and they just, all right, you can't go live for a fucking week.
What?
They would just, that's what,
They shut them down.
Remember, I was supposed to go on the show on the 6th. I was
Yeah.
supposed to be on the blackout on the 6th, and then they hit me up that day like, yo, we fucking did some shit yesterday, and they fucking blocked us for a week.
Oh, we
can't
played
go
music on here.
Yeah, but not recently. These are
Oh.
brand new fucking rules that went into effect, I think, like a month ago. When was the last time we played anything? That was like last year.
We fucking played
No.
Madden on TV.
But that's different.
That is different.
There's music on it.
Kids play fucking video games on
On
YouTube
we were
all
one
day.
of those-
YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
We were one of those kids.
You're one of them kids fucking watching kids play video games. Yeah,
just-
but
Whoever was watching that was
I don't
watching me
I
get
wanna,
spanked.
I want to test it now. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, extreme
Just-
cut.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I don't
Just
give
play
a fuck.
our stuff.
I don't
or
give
like
a fuck.
Other people's stuff.
Bro,
We
you
just
think
can't
I
play.
care? The only thing they ever did, like, was just like, oh, like we own this video now, so you don't make
They
revenue.
deboed us.
But then it's like,
now.
it's like, all right, well, you can keep my pennies on the dollar. Like, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
This
what?
is tough.
Ooh,
Scary.
take fucking, take 50 cents on the dollar, dog.
Well,
Like,
isn't it also like
ooh.
it won't be available in some countries?
Some of them, yeah. But I mean, do you
Little
really
ass
care about other
countries
countries?
that nobody-
America,
yeah.
dog. It's fucking America, bro.
Bro, your fans are
America,
worldwide.
fuck yeah.
Here we go.
All your fans worldwide want access.
I'm just kidding, but no. I do care about other countries, and I do care
People in
about
Nigeria want to listen to us.
Yo, don't you know how heavy fucking Mexican music is Mexican rap is appreciated in Japan?
Oh, that's
Hey.
true.
I know.
Fool, there's lowriders in Japan, fool.
Dude, there's part-time cholos in Japan.
Oh yeah,
What?
I seen this TikTok. I guess it was he was talking to some dude from Omigo, and it was an Asian dude, and he was like, "What's up, fool?" And he was an Asian guy from Japan.
Damn.
And he was talking to him in Spanish, and that fucking paisa dude was like, "Neta, you're from Japón? Sí, neta, soy japonés or whatever." He was just saying like, "Yeah, I'm straight up. I'm Japanese, but I can speak Spanish." And then that little paisa kid was like, "Nah." He just couldn't believe
He was
it.
in denial.
Well, it's cool to be Mexican now.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't know that?
Mexicans the new what?
Or Latino, I guess.
Hey, Latinos.
Well, you gotta say Latinx. I'm sorry. You gotta be
You can say
politically
Latinx,
correct. Yeah,
you
for
can say
real.
Latinx, dog.
Yeah.
You can say
I
that.
know.
Is that the same?
Hey, I know a lot of people that don't like that.
Yeah. It's whatever to me. I prefer Latino.
Yeah,
feel
same
that.
here.
Yeah.
Well,
What the fuck?
I mean, isn't that what's on the job applications? Hispanic?
Hispanic, yeah.
Hispanic.
They don't say Mexican on it.
Hispanic or Latin descent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Latin descent.
And then white people is always Caucasian.
Oh yeah.
But there's so many different types of Caucasian.
And they gotta fucking. What gets me is that when they get specific, that fucking Pacific Islander. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Pacific's big. I don't know.
Hey,
Somewhere
the
out
Pacific is huge.
Yeah, even the Pacific, I don't give a
Like
fuck.
But I've seen
Oregon?
Japan,
Right next to
though.
the Pacific, to be specific.
Yeah, in Japan,
route.
I've seen there's videos and like documentaries like they fucking they go heavy on that shit
Sick on our dick.
for real. They
but that's kind of cool. Like, damn, y'all fuck with us that hard?
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
I remember.
Well, you don't remember fucking American Me? When fucking that Japanese dude was fucking in the Mexican mafia and shit?
I have to rewatch that one, bro. It's been a
Japanese.
while.
Yeah, fool.
the one that shanks
The
Pie
one that
Face
shanks, yeah. He's a open your eyes.
while
It's
he's
sick.
getting tatted.
Oh yeah.
While he's getting tatted. Fucking what's his
Oh,
face from
shit.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, for Mortal Kombat, fucking
Your soul is
Oh,
mine.
Your soul is
I know you're
mine.
talking about.
Yeah.
He played Shang-Chi. What that mean? Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay,
Yeah.
wrong era.
Huh?
Your
Said
soul
wrong
is
era,
mine.
wrong movie, dog.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I've seen that shit though. Them documentaries where they're straight up fucking Japanese people, and they're right there like, yeah, like I'm a doctor during the day, but at night I'm a cholo.
Cholo.
Straight up,
That's
and they
crazy.
fucking. And what's funny because the facial, features I guess aren't that fucking different from like I guess you could say a Filipino.
Filipino.
They fucking put the shades on. It's like, oh well, yeah, they look like a Mexican.
I get that a lot. Everyone thinks that I'm Asian or Filipino, and I'm like, actually, puro Chicana.
Well,
Born in
you know,
Mexico.
well, because we're Native Americans. You know what I mean? What like the only way that people settled in America was because of the Bering Land Strait during the fucking Ice Age, and that's in Russia. And what's Russia? Asia. So
Is
then
it? I didn't realize
yeah.
that.
So then they come. So when they went through Alaska, because Russia and Alaska, like in the Ice Age.
Wait, isn't Russia its own continent?
No, Russia is Asia, dog.
I'm tripping, huh? It's
You're
Europe.
fucking tripping.
Russia's
dog.
a part of Europe.
No,
then.
it's part of Asia, dog.
What? See, that's a fun fact.
It's
for me.
Asia, dog.
They don't look nothing like Asians, though.
I know. That's the weirdest part about it.
I think, Crux, can you fact check that?
Why? Because you think I'm gonna pull up some fake ass shit?
He's the
or what?
fact checker.
No, I'm just fucking okay. Well, I'm
I was trying to find that Japanese.
I'm
dude.
really curious.
I found them too.
I always thought Russia was a part of Europe.
Nah, dog.
Russia?
No, it's not Europe, dog. It's Asia.
That's crazy. That's new for me too.
Aha, I found it.
It's like they say Taiwanese is part of China.
Yeah.
Which it is, but they don't want to fucking.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want to fucking admit it.
I don't know, man.
I tell my girl, I go, "You from China, fool? No, we're Taiwanese. You from China, fool? There's no such thing as a Taiwanese. It's just a country. You're still connected. It's like a circle.
It's like a circle. There's no corner. There's no corner.
No beginning, no end.
No corner, no end.
Why are you passing that to?
How dare you want to get me high?
How dare you?
You want to give me marijuana?
So I gotta ask because I was very curious when I had seen it. How did you become a part of the blackout? How did that go forward?
ODM reached out to me kind of towards the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had worked together at 99.1.
Yeah.
He was very active there. Wore a lot of hats himself, and we kind of had kept in touch throughout the years. I remember at one point we were neighbors in Corona. Yeah, but I don't live in Crown Town no more. What's up, Riverside? I'm back in Riverside.
Crown Town.
So we had kind of kept in touch. You know, we were always good. You know, there was never any bad blood or anything. So I guess just at some point last year, he kind of saw. I started posting a lot. So he was like, "Yeah, I've been seeing you post this and that. I even watched like some of your YouTube videos. So like, what do you think about coming in and joining us and, you know, c'est la vie?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know." So I came in. I just sat in one night while they were doing their thing, and it was the original, I guess, cast you could say. Sat in and I was like, "Yo, this is dope." Like, and the way that they had everything set up, I'm like, "Okay, you guys got something great going on here. However, I could be a part of it. Like, I would love to." So at first, we were kind of working on like working me in, but like almost digitally, like almost like I pre-record a new segment, and then they were just gonna work that, like edit it in. So we tried that. Like I even sent like a demo, basically. But we both agree that like nothing's better than live, and he knows how I am live. He knows my capabilities, and he's just like, "Fuck it, let's
you're live now.
Exactly.
Down,
Exactly. Yeah. So
live now.
it's just better this way. Like it was just more
It is.
organic this way.
It is.
Yeah, for real.
That's why we do it like because
before we were doing it like pre-recorded,
And if we felt scripted.
and then we would like go back and edit the shit, and then like change it up and like cut this part out and like rearrange this, or like we're like, "Oh, nope, cut that whole thing out," or there'd be times where like we would like we know that we're being recorded and not live, so then like all of a sudden we'd be like this big ass dead space, and we're like, "So fuck, I don't know, I lost it, whatever." So we can just edit this part out.
Yeah, exactly. That all
we
that
can just
right there.
bullshit, and then we would just sit here sometimes and be like, you know, fucking light one up or have another drink, and then just be like, "Fuck, what should the next topic be?" And then we're like, "Oh, what was that shit that you were saying the other day?" And then we would and then cut it, and then it's like, you know, that shit's whack. Like
It is whack.
It's not like, I mean, it's cool because it's like, you know, you able like if you say something, because like there was times where we did fuck up and say some things that maybe should or should not have said, or like places or people, and then we were like, "Oh, we got to take that out or fucking edit it out," and then we're just like, then it made us learn to like not to say that, like, "Oh, we got to watch our fucking P's and Q's instead of yeah,
our M's,
our M's, and the R word. You got to watch the R word.
Can't throw the R words down.
It refines just everything.
Yeah.
Everything that
so
you
then
do.
it makes you like on point,
Yeah.
because then you build it like, yeah. To us, it was like we were wasting more time editing than we were making content, because it's like we're live now, and then once we're done, it's posted.
Yeah,
And it was dope as we post audio versions of it too. So then, you know, people can just listen to it with their headphones.
Yeah, and funny enough, the pressure of knowing that you're live is what calms you down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you know it's like, all right, well, there's kind of no room for error here.
And it
so,
makes it authentic as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what's so dope.
That's like how I was saying in the beginning. Like we fuck up all the time. We make that shit known every time we go live. Yeah, it's like basically a part of the show at this point. But
not perfect.
We've branded that shit to where it's like, oh, well, if we're not fucking up, then it's not.
it's not a real show.
Yeah, it's not the level check, you know. So if we happen to go through one fucking entire episode and nothing fucks up, ironically enough, it happened to be the live performances. I think
that fucks us up.
No, we haven't fucked up.
I think we fucked up one.
The latest with the camera angles.
Yeah.
We've done some live.
The whole concept of the show is we're supposed to be checking our levels before we start making music. So because the whole thing was before we started doing music, we always have a long ass conversation. So we're like, let's put it on air. Let's put it somewhere.
That was his idea when he called me. He's like, yo, like we always fucking spend at least like an hour and a half just bullshitting before we even start recording anything for music. Nice. Like, why don't we just fucking just record this shit and see where the fuck it goes? And that's what the level check came from.
People like that shit though.
Yeah.
They'll be like, damn, and then they'll comment in and be like, oh.
I mean, here we are today, you know.
Right.
Level check episode 61.
That's what's up, man.
Special guest Crystal Perez. Thank you for coming through again. G-Bro, you want to pay some bills real quick?
Yeah.
While you guys pay bills, I'm gonna go add more bills.
Have a potty break?
No, I'm gonna add more bills. I'm gonna get another beer.
Oh, okay. Add more bills.
You guys want another beer or no?
No, I'm good.
I'll take one.
I'm Gucci, thank you.
Make sure you get those ones out the freezer. If they're
if they're not already. So, you know, as you're watching this show, you don't want to tune away. And, you know, if you're like us, you may have had a beverage or two. Or a smoke or two. And
it is St.
We
Patty's.
don't condone.
It is St. Patty's, yes.
It is St. Patty's Day. So you're getting fucked up.
And we do not condone.
Getting fucked up and driving.
No, we don't.
No,
so, with that, you can get free delivery with the purchase of $35 or more when you use our promo code in the description below.
With your subscription of
Instacart. So please, everyone, go hit that.
But I feel like driving right now.
You should definitely not drive, sir.
Where are
you
your,
should definitely
where are
use
your
Instacart.
keys?
I had 4 beers and I feel like driving. So
where are
can I
your
use
keys?
Instacart for that?
Put you in them goggles with some.
Yeah, for real.
And make you walk 10 feet, damn it.
For real.
The pool's right there. Good luck.
Yeah. I didn't know you guys had a pool.
Oh, yeah, we
Until
do.
the Freakachu story.
Oh, yeah. You didn't see the backyard?
Nah.
I like that story.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's
I
a
like
great
that
story.
name. Peak Freakachu.
That's a good addition.
I thought Post Machu and Ratchet Chew was a good one, but Freakachu's good.
I thought Post Machu was perfect.
I got the signed Freakachu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you pan to the camera, you can see where I signed it.
Where's that?
Right there on
Right there on the side.
On the side. I did a face, and then, there you go. And it says, Creamy Mommy was here.
Right underneath the left arm. The right arm.
Right
I'm sorry.
underneath the arm.
Right there.
On the armpit, dog.
Yep. It's in perfect view of the camera. Yep.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
I always draw that little face everywhere.
Hey, that shit's hard. What the fuck? How do you just do that real quick?
I'm a little doodler. I'm a little wannabe tagger. Yep.
Be tagging.
But you know what? I do little bootsy tags, and my tagline is "Little Goodie Bag," which is ironic because it's long as fuck.
Little goodie bag.
Little Goodie Bag.
So I got a question. This is tag related. Mm-hmm. Do you ever see that random man's name everywhere that says Bellone?
I do.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who is that guy?
Fucking Crux is mad.
I was so mad. Like I fucking seen him in Vegas. I was like, who?
Yeah,
really?
I've seen him in Vegas too. Yeah.
Fucking
Sick ass
Bellone.
Bellone.
For real.
He's everywhere.
Probably has a fro.
He probably has braids and shit.
Yo, that's kind of tight.
Yeah, I remember not too long ago. Fuck, I think when me and Vale went out to Vegas to do that radio show.
With Pookie and them?
Yeah, we fucking on the way out there, right when you hit the desert, There's like a fucking couple abandoned buildings and shit.
Oh, the desert. Bro, that's very vague. You know how much fucking desert there is?
Yeah.
Technically, we're the desert to some people.
For
I did
real.
word that wrong. My bad.
We are the desert.
Right
like,
when-
for,
right
to
when
like
mountains.
LA people, they
Okay,
call
I'm
us the
sorry.
desert.
Yup.
So
Right
those
when-
people.
And I'm like, nah, dog, the desert's up the hill. You haven't seen shit until you go up that motherfucking
I'll
hill.
put it like this.
That's the
then.
hill have eyes, huh?
Right when you hit the Vegas desert. That's what I meant.
There you go.
Right when you hit the
Mojave.
Vegas desert. Yeah. There's fucking
Barstow.
abandoned fucking buildings and shit out
I ain't
there,
going back
houses,
to
whatever.
Barstow.
And I seen that shit out there, Bellon. I was like, what
Bellon?
the fuck?
I see him everywhere. I just seen him at a new spot in Fontana. I'm like, damn, bro, you over here fucking up the new area in Fontana already?
Sick. Must be local. But where did you go to the abandoned spots? Because I've been to the water park. I haven't been to those.
Site.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
water
been
park.
trying to go in there.
Yo, it was
Or that
It's
fucking-
nothing now.
Or that, I know.
What?
Well, yeah,
They
basically.
demolished it
Well,
already.
they pretty much demolished everything.
It was already demolished. It was like in ruins. They took
No.
away all that
Yeah,
shit.
everything
But they
is
took
flat
away
now.
the slides because you used to be able to see the slides and shit.
But the
they
structure
took
of
them.
the building is still there.
Yeah, it's like, but they're taking a lot of shit out, like, because it's all being sold, like all like.
I
so,
hit
like-
that gas
that
station,
old
that
shit?
diner. That shit was crazy.
Cool, you know
Yeah.
that street that ZZYZZX? whatever?
Zizix.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
Zizix, yeah.
Zizix? They say that there's like a
something
resort
every
down
day.
there for like fucking mobsters and shit.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Trying to go.
I know, me too. I'm like,
I'm a wise guy at heart.
That's where
I
the
seen those
where the
rocks.
wisecracks
I went to
come
the
from.
rocks.
who?
Those rocks, those stupid rocks.
Oh, those
yeah.
seven some shits.
Whatever, dog. I don't know. The
magic
fucking
mountains,
the bitches on Instagram.
Yeah,
rocks,
the
dog.
neon rocks.
Yeah, whatever, dog. You know.
Yeah.
Bitches on Instagram.
Bro, every girl got a picture with that shit, dog.
Yeah, I
every
never-
girl on their fucking somewhere in the shit. You could go like 5 years ago, today, fucking 10 years ago. Bro, they got a pic. I got a picture of that shit on my Instagram, dog.
It's me.
Hey.
I'm bitches.
I didn't want to
Because I
say
am a
nothing.
bitch.
I didn't want to say anything, but I got one too. I got one too.
Full circle.
What about
Yeah.
you, Freakachu?
Oh, we should take him to the rocks, dog.
We need to give him
Or
like,
her.
a voice
I guess
or
it's a
something.
her, right? Because it's got
Yeah,
a,
it's
we got a
Freakachu.
JJ and,
Yeah, I
and
saw
a
it.
booty.
Yo, that Freakachu's
Crunks,
decked
you're
out.
crazy for that one, dog.
That was the first thing Krista noticed right when she walked in here. She's like, wow.
It has a pussy. She wasn't even.
Oh, he's got a
She
pussy,
wasn't
yeah.
even. She wasn't even trying to like beat around the bush or anything. She's like, "Is that a pussy on that thing?" Like,
And a butthole.
And
and a bow.
That's crazy.
That shit was comedy to me.
like
I just
that was the
think,
first thing she knows. Is that a pussy? That was the first words like I heard out of her
she
mouth.
was staring at me, bro.
the whispering eye.
Yeah.
Huh? The whispering
The
eye got
whispering
you.
eye.
Fuck.
I tilted her though, so she's
Yeah,
decent now. You can't see
Yeah,
it right
yeah,
at first
like-
glance.
She being ladylike now.
Respectful.
She
Yeah,
was
respectful.
just all out. She was like, yeah.
She was
You're
real
like,
comfortable.
girl, like that's your drunk friend that like you thinking she cute and shit. Like,
Girl,
bitch, you cover her
you
up.
didn't wear panties today, remember?
Remember? Oh.
Remember? Fuck.
I don't think.
Or you left them at the first bar. Remember what happened?
You left them on that
giggled too
giant
much.
Pikachu.
Remember? You started giggling, and I told you to not giggle, and then we had to get rid of them. Now we're at the fourth bar. Don't you remember?
You don't remember that time you sneezed hard and then we
Yeah.
had to take them off?
You had to just leave them in the trash.
Sneezed
dog.
too hard and you made a mess, girl.
Yeah, one of those nights. Oh yeah.
Fucking downtown
One of
Riverside.
them nights.
Downtown
Everybody
Riverside.
That's a downtown
Yeah,
Riverside night
dog,
for
it's
sure.
downtown
Just
Riverside for sure.
Hey, I want to take that
That is
bitch
downtown
like in front of Pixels and just stand right there for like
Yeah,
a weirdo.
well, now we gotta fucking take it on a road trip now.
Nah,
Yeah, you gotta show her some sights.
For real.
for real. They're gonna be like, damn, these fools love Pokemon. Nah. We just
Dude, I
love
should take her to a
Pikachu.
rave.
Everybody's gonna try to rape her.
Tossed
Have to buy her a
around.
ticket and be like, she got to pay.
She's got a pussy. All these guys are gonna try to hit.
See how much space she's taking up? She a big girl.
I thought it was ladies' night.
It's like I'm trying to bring my girl in, but fool's tripping over here.
Oh boy's tripping.
Yo, you
I'm just trying to treat my lady to a nice evening out in the town.
And you're
The
fucking
fool
ruining it.
carpools with it and shit.
Come on, babe. They don't like tattoos in here.
Yeah.
They say you too
don't
thug.
like tattoos
They say
in
you too thug for this place.
They discriminate against vampires. She got a vampire mouth.
Does she?
Look at the
She got fangs.
I forgot about that shit.
They racist to vampires, baby. It's all right. It's all good. Don't even trip. I'll fuck that cold pussy real good tonight. Don't even trip, girl.
God
I
damn.
got you.
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
Would you go into a vampire bar?
I would.
If they existed?
They do exist.
They
What do
do
you mean?
exist.
I would, but if like vampire chick be weird and shit, like
It
you
would-
suck your blood, I'm like, okay, well,
That's what I'm saying. Like
give me a hickey,
real,
girl.
like a real vampire, like some Queen of the Damn shit. Remember? Did you guys watch
Oh
that
yeah,
one?
that's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
I feel like that movie's underrated.
He said, of
It
course
is.
we did. Aaliyah's in it.
Aaliyah's in it, bro.
And she
And
fucking,
Korn did the fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
They did the score for the movie.
Did
so
they really?
sick.
Korn did the score for the movie.
That's
dog.
fucking
That's
dope.
fucking awesome, right?
That's dope.
I gotta rewatch that one.
Yeah. So
think
like,
I would,
so
though.
all the songs that fool singing and like all the like the little
The background,
the
yeah.
background noises and shit. That's all Korn.
Yeah, like
That's
the main actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
think
just
I've
funny.
seen that
That's
movie.
Jonathan Davis.
But
like,
she
that's Jonathan
cares-
Davis. He was tripping out, like, cause like I have the DVD, so I was watching the behind the features.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
You know, back in the day when behind the
got the
features,
bonus features?
you know what I
Give me
mean?
that
Bon-
blooper reel, baby.
Yeah.
that three.
You know what I mean?
after
The blooper reels.
Yo.
That shit was
Give me the
tight,
deleted
huh?
scenes.
Yeah.
And then fucking.
Watch this making of.
Director's cut.
So they were
Fuck
like
yeah. Hey,
they
we
were
gotta get
showing
on that topic too,
that like
shit.
how like them in the studio making the fucking tracks or whatever and fucking doing the score. And then they like when he did that concert in the desert, they played his fucking the song that he sang, and then the fucking actors like singing over it, like lip singing to it, right? And then Jonathan Davis is there that day, and he starts tripping. Oh, for people who don't know, Jonathan Davis is the lead singer of Korn.
Show.
He was there, and he was like, "This is a fucking trip." He's like, I know that's my voice and my song, but yet like I feel like it's projecting out of him and it's like freaking me out. And I was like,
Yeah.
that would make total sense. Like,
Hell yeah. That's kind of crazy.
That's funny. You're
that's
bringing.
trippy.
But to answer your question, I would.
Yeah. Knowing some shit might go down.
I mean, like I said, I don't want no
Bite me,
weird.
girl. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want no weird shit where they actually bite me. I'm like, bitch.
Well, bro,
What?
in
Hey,
the
so
movie,
you don't like to be
have
nibbled
COVID?
on? You don't like to be nibbled on, dog?
I'd be like, you better not have COVID, ho. Well, I ain't trying
it'll
to
be
get
the best
sick.
suck of your life, though.
I know, like, baby, you ain't watching this, are you?
Tap in if you're not.
Tap in, you bro. Hey, Christine, you can follow us on YouTube at Level Check Podcast.
Hey, comment, and like and subscribe if you're not. Thank you very
No,
much.
but you
Click
know
on the
what?
Instacart code.
Yeah.
In the movie, though, they don't just get like they're sucked down right there. The bitch lights them on fire. Like some shit
yeah.
could really go down.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was kind of sexy. though.
Maybe I'll just go
For
to
real.
like,
I feel that.
I'll do like a normal ass fucking, not no fucking like.
So you wouldn't be down for the vampire bar?
No,
All
Probably
right,
not.
guys, let's go with that. Let's get.
Probably not.
yeah, we'll just go with that now.
Crunk
Probably
said
not.
he's gonna stay
He said
in.
he's
Yeah,
like,
I'll
he
just-
said he was
Yeah.
like, I'm down, and then he wasn't down.
Yeah. It's a lighting up
He's
on
like,
fire. That's a
"Oh,"
whole.
he's like, yeah.
He
Getting
back-
my
I was kinda
neck
feeling it.
sucked, I'm cool, but
He
fucking.
was thinking he's like, yeah, I'll go to a golf bar and
on.
get a goth bitch. All right, that's cool. But then all of a sudden you're like, no, like a real vampire club, and he's like, I don't know about no vampire club.
The Lakers lose to 1 point, dude.
Of course they did.
Ouch.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they, dog?
Well, fuck, Crunk.
We lost a
There
couple
goes my
points
fucking
the other
buzz
night.
again.
I like how you have that as an alert, like a.
I did. I just got the alert right now.
I bet you.
It was Alexa that said it though.
Dang.
I bet you. Oh yeah, mine just went off right now too.
Yeah.
I didn't know she could text.
She can actually.
If you have the app on your phone.
She be texting me. Sometimes
She be
like,
texting you?
Fucking
You
Alexa.
just
Tell-
took a
tell me
piss
a
right now?
joke.
Alexa.
I don't fuck with Alexa.
No. Yeah, I mean, I just have the Alexa just staring at me at night with the little
Yeah,
show.
I don't fuck with that.
I'm like, bitch,
What don't you
Covered
fuck
the-
with it about? Like, you just don't like it, or you just don't like the Amazon product?
I don't like that it like listens to you when you're not talking to it, and it kind of just is like surveillance within your own home.
Sometimes that
without
bitch
you
just
putting it there, you know what I mean? Like if you have a camera or like a nanny cam or some shit, you know that camera's there and you could turn it off and on. But if you have an Alexa that's just randomly listening to everything you're fucking saying, I mean that's what your phone does, but you know.
I was like, we're doing it right now.
But exactly, so like the increased chances of like just a random fucking thing listening.
Hey,
like, I don't like that shit.
but what if it could save people's lives?
I mean,
she's like, oh, this girl's
Or
about
like
to get raped.
I
right
just-
now.
or get
I'm just-
people out of some
prevent it.
shit. Because there was that guy who like killed his wife, right? And they caught it on the Alexa, And then he was like, nah, like, I haven't seen her. I don't know where she's at.
That bitch gonna know we talking about her.
And then all of a sudden, they somehow fucking found out there was an Alexa in the house or some shit. They subpoenaed it. And then you can hear the recording that he's fucking axing at her. And I was like, what the fuck? He gets charged by, I'm like, but that's good though, because like, why would you want him on the street?
I mean, it was like justice served, but at the same time, like, I just don't fuck with that. I don't like self-surveillance, like, for no reason. That's why, like, what's that app where it's like randomly, you have to check in and take a picture of yourself. I'm forgetting what it's called. It's not Instagram, but it's like a similar thing. It's like one of the newer ones where it's like, at a random moment in time, it gives you an alert like, oh, it's time to, what's it called? It's
what the fuck? That's weird.
It's like real some shit. But it's like, okay, boom, here's your time to check in. Because to prove how real you are and how fucking cool you are, it's like,
what the fuck?
At any point in time, it tells you to take a picture and show exactly like what you're actually doing. And then that's the post.
Weird. Fuck that.
And then that's the post. But I think it's called Be Real or some shit like that.
You be at a club and shit like, oh shit, hold on. My app is telling me to take a picture.
Exactly.
I don't listen to any, bro. I get notifications from my apps all the time, and they're like, "Oh, fucking, have you heard about this?" Or like, "Do you want to?" I'm like, "Just go away." Like, get the fuck, like.
Yeah,
but
no,
so I don't want an app. Like, I would just ignore it and never use the app because I'm like, don't tell me what to do, phone. Like, I tell you what to do. Like, I hate that. Like, or an app sometimes like will pop up like, hey, you've been away for a while.
Oh yeah, I hate that. They try to get you back.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we seen that you're not. We haven't seen you in a while.
All them cookies.
And I'm like, how do you know I haven't seen you in a while? Like, fuck
them
off.
Cookies.
Fuck off, app.
You know what's funny is fucking when I asked Alexa's bitch ass like how the weather is, she's like, oh, it's something, something, something. And then she'll tell me, okay, if you want other answers, you could ask me this. Like, I don't want to ask you that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck?
She's too much. She does too much, and then you begin to rely on her, and that's the problem.
I don't rely on her.
Well, some people do, because they're like, Alexa, do my homework, and then whatever the fuck, they Alexa everything. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that. And then every fucking appliance, like they got fridges with Wi-Fi. The fucking toaster has Wi-Fi, bro.
My washer got Wi-Fi.
Exactly. So all your fucking appliances are talking. Did we not learn anything from Terminator, y'all? Like, no, I don't want that shit.
Hey, I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking, I get what you're saying because I watched this thing. I want to say it was on Netflix. Can't remember, or it might have been YouTube.
Is it new?
But anyway, I don't know what. I watch a lot of shit. So there was this documentary that I watched, and it was about like a DDoS attack. I think it was Hulu maybe. And
sounds like Hulu.
It was like a DDoS attack. So what that means is like they use all your Wi-Fi connected devices because like they're like you can transmit like a virus or whatever, and then like with the PC you have to have like antivirus software, and then with Apple they have the built-in one. So it's like harder to like send the shit to like computers unless you click on something. So like you can naturally just throw it away. But with like your Wi-Fi devices, like you said, toaster, barbecue, fucking
even
fridge,
the fucking barbecue.
Yeah, the fucking washer, the dryer. So one of those devices, they can intercept one of those signals and then actually fucking keep going and like talk to other devices and then basically be like the fucking Terminator.
Fuck that. The only thing
You're fucking right. Like, I just wanted to let you know, you have a really great fear because it's fucking true. And I watched a documentary on that shit, and you said it, and I was like, no, you're like, I think this is what it would happen. I'm like, no, that's exactly what will happen.
Exactly.
Don't you think I'm fucking nervous of what Elon's building right now? Those fucking help robots that everybody's supposed to be having.
Which one? Those dog ones? I don't like those.
No, that's Boston Dynamics.
Fuck those.
Fuck that.
Elon's,
or like you've seen the new one that he jumps and shit on box, like he does box jumps, so he's like,
shit.
And he like jumps high as fuck.
He doing parkour? No.
Yeah, he'd be doing parkour, and then
that's like a fast zombie. I don't fuck with that.
There's like a little like obstacle course, and then he's like jumping like this.
No, you know what? I saw that.
And then he does like a flip and then lands, and I'm like, bro, that thing would murder you.
Yo, they even started using them in fashion shows, high fashion shows. There was like this like moment in I don't know whose fucking fashion show it was, but where it had one of those dog things, and it was interacting with one of the models, and it was like feeding her a cigarette.
Oh, what the fuck?
But it was like they had like a fucking like an act. So they're doing this on the fucking fashion runway. Like, you know how the fashion shows look?
Yeah.
They're doing this on a fashion fucking runway when these weird ass robotic dogs, like, they're really trying to normalize it and get you to like the shit. But fuck that.
That's crazy. Nah,
I don't like that.
That's not normal.
And everybody's still like, oh, look at the dress.
Yeah. Oh, what a cool dog until it's running you down in the street, bitch.
Fucking stomping you with full force of like fucking
for petty
pounds.
theft.
Blah, blah,
So
blah.
Yo, if you fucking if it happens to be in your lifetime, Crunks, if it happens to be your retirement, you can go live on Mars. Would you do it?
To live on Mars?
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck yeah.
Fuck you.
I mean, okay, but the world's gotta be like fucking breaking or some shit.
No, just to go there and live.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. Like a part of like if you
if the Earth still exists,
I gotta
if you live
be
long enough in your retirement there, and the little fucking Elon Musk plan, whatever you're talking about, is like, hey, you know, you can fucking win this lottery.
My money's gotta be right.
Hey, dog, I saw Mission to Mars, bro. It doesn't end well.
I seen Interstellar.
For real.
Just kidding.
Mars is the planet of war. I don't know if I want to live there, bro.
That's true. Everybody
real.
wants Mars.
Hey,
don't
fool,
know, I
remember
would-
Mars Attack?
Yeah. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, I don't know.
Chris Tucker.
Man.
I mean,
If
I
you
found
could,
those drops, dog.
oh.
did you? Oh,
I did.
shit.
I stumbled upon them right now. I'm like looking. I'm like, where the fuck are they? What file?
Hey, this guy.
I know.
Hold on, before you play those drops, some guy named Kraft Brews. He wants to get on the show. As long as he brings beer, he could come on that.
Or Dro.
Craft brews.
Watch him bring domestic. No.
It's all Bud Light. Yeah, this is my beer. What?
I'll take a Budweiser over a Bud Light any day.
I brought it from home.
Who makes Michelob?
Budweiser,
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Anheuser-Busch.
It's actually called Butt Wiper.
It's actually Anheuser-Busch.
Jeez.
And then
I'm
I
just
forget
kidding.
what the parent company is called. It's some Swedish company now or some
He
shit.
said craft beer only.
Yeah.
Who makes it? You do?
Craft beer? Hell yeah, bro. Fucking bring some IPAs. I love that shit.
I don't like IPAs.
I love IPAs.
Milkshake style sour
ales.
IPAs.
Oh, yeah, like a blonde ale?
Milkshake style?
Yeah, that's
What does
he
that
said.
mean? It's like thick?
I don't know. It might just taste like milkshake.
I don't know.
Wait,
about
what does that mean when they say that?
Like a stout.
Oh, so yeah, kind of.
So, like,
You
kind
have
of
any like
milky.
fruity shit?
heavy.
Like
Yeah, it's kind of
orange?
heavy, kind of milky, kind of like a bourbon almost.
I like ales. IPAs are kind of heavy for me.
Yeah,
They're kinda
they're
nasty.
an acquired taste for sure.
Yeah.
But I have a bitter palate, so to me it tastes
He drinks it
bomb.
I
like
do too,
wine. He
though.
puts it in a wine cup and just sips on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
That's how you should enjoy it. Shit.
Yeah, with the pinky up, homie.
You
He
know?
said, "No way off, buddy." He says your fucking facts are wrong
What?
about
Yeah,
the
for a
whole
stout?
milkshake.
Stop
yeah.
fucking running your mouth, G, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't
like,
guess
maybe
on
a
that
stout.
one.
I don't know what a milkshake is.
Stop
though.
acting like fucking George Lopez over here.
He said they are thick. And the way he worded too, like they are thick.
Thick.
With 2 C's?
And 3 H's. The thick.
That's funny.
I never heard that, a milkshake.
I never heard that.
Milkshake
I'm gonna
style.
Google
I've never heard
this.
that either.
I'm gonna Google.
You gotta
this.
invite him on so you could fucking show you guys.
He wrote 1C.
So they're thick, but they're not that.
Yeah.
That's
It's thick.
thick
Nah.
enough. Thick enough.
Yeah.
There's milkshake alcoholic drinks, right?
Yeah.
But it's not beer.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be with those?
Wouldn't that be a root beer float or some shit?
No.
An old no, not an
No,
old
what is the one that you put like
the,
Hennessy in?
the coffee ones. Don't people make ones out of the coffee?
Yeah,
Oh,
Bailey's.
Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
milkshakes made out of those.
What is it? Milkshake? What am I googling?
Top 5 hood movies, huh?
What am I googling?
You were gonna play the
What
drops.
is it? What is the milkshake thing? Whatever.
Oh,
style?
milkshake style.
beer,
Style?
craft beer.
Top 5 hood movies. I got the hookup.
That's a fucking classic.
Yeah.
Good one. I mean, I would say just the most fucking common
Friday.
one is Friday. I was quoting that shit today.
Even next Friday is
Yeah,
fucking tight.
next
Yeah,
Friday.
next Friday is
With the
good too.
vatos in there.
Yeah. Hey, Chico, get over here, stupid.
He's hey yo, what's that fool's name?
Oh, a milkshake IPA.
Pinky's
Milkshake.
driver.
Oh,
CW. CW.
CW.
God
Yeah.
damn it, CW. I told you to stop hitting them goddamn corners. You almost made me spill
Whatever,
my yak.
motherfucker. He
You
just
made me
sounds.
spill my yak.
On a $200 suit.
On a $300 suit. Motherfucker.
You hitting
He
the corners too goddamn fast.
And then
funny.
I like he takes the drink from him and he goes, yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's trying to rob me.
He drinks his drink. Dog. He downs his cognac real quick.
The best line for is after Day and fucking Craig leave. He says,
That motherfucker had me scared, but I have my own. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
No, I like Day-Day's line about the chocolate payday floating in the pool. Yeah.
he sounds like a chocolate payday. Just smack you in the face.
Smack.
Day-Day has so many good lines. When you saw my baby D with the fucking glitter Twinkie and shit.
You don't know baby D like that. That's why you look
I got all the exclusive. She knows about all the exclusive snacks. She goes, yeah, hostess, they got a bad motherfucker coming out.
Nah, what gets me is when they fucking
Shit's
catch
cream in your mouth.
They catch her fucking scratching the car. He's like, why y'all didn't do nothing? Just standing there hugging and shit.
Go before I change my mind.
That's fucking guts right there, yo.
And they were in Rancho Chunkamunga, like how they said. I thought that was tight.
Oh, yeah. They
I.E.
were
represent.
That was some IE shit.
Again. Whoa. I don't want your posse.
Michael Rappaport.
I don't want your posse.
Pull a 187 in my ass, okay?
Bust a
Call
cap
me
in my
Cucamonga
ass.
cracker killers.
He's all, what are you, like a ball player or something? He goes, yeah, I'm a Cucamonga crack killer.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That was guts, dude.
But they didn't film it there, did they?
Nah. It was a
Probably.
set.
Yeah.
No, it was a set.
It was behind Six Flags in Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I love it. Because I was like, Rancho? What?
Yeah, at least they mentioned it.
They built that whole cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
as
Yo,
a set.
I would love to fucking visit that
I would
set.
too. That
Like,
would have been fucking dope if they still had it.
I love shit like
They
that.
probably do. They probably just
trying
use
to
it
be
for
on
other
the set.
things.
Nah, you think? They probably
Maybe.
tore it down. after
Because they
that
do
shit.
recycle a bunch of sets.
I feel like if that shit was still up, there would for sure be TikTokers up in there reenacting
That's
some
true.
bullshit.
That's true.
And I would be one of them.
I
would go there if I could.
I drove by the original Friday location.
Where?
That's in
South Central, right?
South. No. Yeah, off of
That's
126.
what's up. See, I like even shit like that, like actual filming locations. Like I nerd out on that shit.
Me too.
You know what's funny?
Jay Chavez comment.
It's
I
actually
think we
in
just became
between-
best friends.
Yes.
It's actually in between Western and Normandy. Just how smoky fucking steps.
Damn, just like he always says.
It's on the
Yeah.
West End.
Fuck.
He goes, it's called here, little twin.
Yeah.
Yo,
My grandma gave me that check.
Jay's checking in.
What'd he say?
He said he just heard the shout out, so he appreciates it. Shout out to Crystal Rap forever. But he said, ask Crystal, Ricky Martinez or Cece the Mamacita.
Ricky. But I know he's a big Ricky fan,
Yeah,
or Letty, I should say.
He put the LOL after, so I knew it was something. It was.
That's his
Something
women
funny.
crush forever. So, yeah, same.
That's funny. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Oh,
We
yeah,
appreciate
you're right,
that
dog.
shit.
Santa Clarita and Monrovia.
Yeah,
What this? Oh, next Friday?
Yeah, you're fucking right.
Monrovia was the record
It
store.
was a record store.
There's some. Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, like even like Good Burger, like the Good Burger
Oh, yeah, the
location.
Good
I forget,
Burger.
but it's somewhere like towards LA.
You
But
talk
like
about
all,
the movie Good Burger?
yeah, like the Good Burger restaurant, even the Mondo Burger restaurant.
Home
it's
of
like,
the Big Booty Burger?
Yeah, like yeah. Fuck that, bro. I
Go
want
get
to
me a
go
Mondo
there.
burger. Home with a big
I want to go there. The locations are still there.
That's a real location?
Let's go.
Yeah, like okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
like
All
the
right,
Mondo
so
Burger.
we're taking this podcast on a road trip. Follow
Field
through.
trip. Fucking go to Mondo Burger, but it's actually a dentistry now.
Yeah.
But like in the movie, you know how they're across the street from each other?
Yeah.
They're actually down the street from each other, so
Yeah.
it's not
Oh,
too far
shit.
off.
Same
But
side. Yeah.
That's tight.
hell yeah, bro! Like I'm all about that shit. The Simpsons house in Nevada, I want to go there too.
You know, are you a fan of the OG original Halloween, the John Carpenter?
Yeah, I am. Where's that at?
That's in Pasadena. All that's in Pasadena.
I'll be down.
We're big Halloween fans at the house. Fucking my sister, my parents, the wife and shit. So we've gone like a couple of times. All the original, like the fucking in the beginning where like they run into the where they run into the dad at the store and he's like telling them what happened, what got robbed and shit. All that is like right where the house used to be. They actually relocated the Myers house because like condos and shit got built there. But it was such a
Historic
attraction,
thing, yeah.
that they fucking just moved it down the block to
That's tight.
where like some train tracks are. But everything, like a lot of that shit was in like a mile and a half walking distance, which ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I support that.
that shit it's dope as fuck. And I get what you mean about going and sitting there like, this is dope. Like,
What about
They stood right here.
yeah. There was cameras right there. In the
what about Dominic Toretto's house, too?
Ooh, where's that at? I'm down.
Yeah. That's in LA too.
That's in LA too.
That's like fucking up
It's
north
off the
more.
it's off the 101.
Is it? Yeah.
That's a podcast. And just sit in front and
just
record for 15 minutes and shit.
The people
But you
that
know-
actually own the house come out like, what the fuck you doing?
You know what's funny is that it's such a popular location that if you went and sat out there all day, guaranteed you'll catch somebody pull up with a badass whip just to take a picture in front of the house.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Like, I would be honored if I could have like a house like that. I think the Edward Scissorhands house, like the people that bought the Edward Scissorhands house, like they fucking decked it all out because they're like mega fans.
Oh,
I see all this shit on YouTube, by the way. Like you could use YouTube
is
is
the
shit.
shit.
YouTube is the shit. Plus I got that YouTube Premium, so I ain't got no commercials, baby. We're watching the whole thing through.
Shout out.
need
Hey,
to-
thanks for YouTube for always supporting
You need
us.
to ink up on that
And,
premium.
Yeah, you
never,
really do.
never taking down our videos, even though we be talking shit.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, thanks. We're live on YouTube right now, so we thank you.
But yeah, it's like all that shit. So the Edward Scissorhands people, they decked it all out and they let people like fans of the movie. They even have like props and shit outside, and then inside it's like fully fucking Edward Scissorhand out. I saw this dude. His name is what's his name? It'll come to me right now. But he goes to all these locations. So he went to that house and he actually like knocked on the door, got to talk to the family, so they let him in. So he was like sitting in the kitchen, like the
Fucking
kitchen.
Super fucking fanboy
That's
now.
dope.
Huh?
Yeah, and they have it like
That's the shit.
they have like the same fucking phone. They have like bits and pieces of the actual kitchen still like
That's tight.
intact. So he was like tripping the fuck out. Adam the Woo, that's his name. Adam the Woo, sick ass motherfucking YouTuber.
Well, check this shit out. There's something that you could probably you'll probably get a kick out of going to visit right there in Pasadena where the Halloween shit is. Right behind where they moved the Myers house. Because the Myers house, now it's like a business little building. It's like a fucking
Office.
Boring ass.
offices and dentists and shit in there. But the house right behind it, some sisters had bought that shit and they turned it into what they call the Sugar Mint Gallery. And it's like round the year, just Halloween itself, the holiday based. Like they got like, it's like a little mini gallery. They got paintings and all kinds of like other like statues and little, get ups of like fucking Beetlejuice, Halloween, Hocus Pocus,
Sick.
all the OG shit that you wouldn't see, but they've made so much of a fucking attraction out of it, and like they're so open about it. They let people come through. That there's like celebrity guests that have gone through. I think I might be thinking of something else, but I want to say fucking Marnie from Halloween Town has been there. The dude Nick Castle, who played the original Michael Myers in The Mask, has been there, and a couple other people. But it's dope. It's like it's part of like the whole like attraction. Like if you're down there and you're checking out all that shit, checking out that is like, holy shit, like this is fucking dope. It makes you want to go and look at everything else that's down there too.
Hey, you're a horror head or you're like a movie buff. I
Yes.
feel like
Definitely
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
buff.
movie buff.
Yeah.
But he does like horror.
Horror is his main thing.
Yeah, that's
But
your main
movies,
genre?
movies is like our thing too.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how we know all the lines
We get
and-
cheap in the movies.
like
here.
we like funny movies too.
Yeah,
Like, that's our thing.
same.
Like, have you seen Zach and Miri make a porno?
Yeah.
It's like the movie we always quote every
Yeah.
single time.
Yo, I haven't seen it since it came out.
Oh,
I need
for
to
real?
watch- I should probably watch that.
You need to
It's a
rewatch
good-
that.
It's a funny movie.
But I
That's a
remember
great
loving
movie.
it.
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean, at the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
we like the movies that don't get that much love too. Like what's a movie?
It's more of the dark humor. I think
Yeah.
that really gets
Year
us, you
one,
know.
dog.
Yes.
Year one?
Year
Yeah,
one.
Year
Year one's
one.
supposed to be like a fucking great movie.
It's
I mean, but
the
it
best
is to
movie in the
me.
history of mankind.
Year one.
It's
Is that
with
like a-
it's
Jack
with
Black.
Jack Black and then the fool from
Michael
fucking
Cera.
Michael Cera from
was James
Superbad.
Franco in that bitch?
No.
No.
It's
Okay, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but James Franco did one with Danny McBride called Your Highness.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's like this, like those cliques.
Medieval
like,
time.
Even like Adam Sandler
Yeah.
has clique of people.
Yeah,
it
clique
was.
of people,
It's
yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that whole like Seth Rogen
Judd
clique.
Apatow, yeah.
Judd
Exactly.
Apatow.
That's exactly
crew.
who was produced by, right? Judd Apatow.
Yeah.
Judd Apatow.
Love those motherfuckers.
And then what's
That
the
one
name?
was written by Lee Eisenberg and Gene Stupnitsky.
Look at this guy, sick. I love it though.
Harold Ramis directed
Harold
that.
Ramis.
Love Harold Ramis.
Yeah, he directed that
Who
one.
you gonna
That's
call?
right. Who you gonna call?
Exactly.
Ghostbusters.
See?
He also had a role in there too. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He played the dad of
He
Cain
played
and
the dad of
Abel.
Cain and Abel.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's all. Where is your brother,
That
Abel?
brother Abel.
Yeah.
Where is thy
Like,
brother, Abel?
They played a lot into like the Bible,
Bible.
and shit, but they
And,
just like made it funny. Like,
yeah,
it was,
and they're like, "Oh, don't go to Sodom and Gomorrah."
Oh yeah, you're right. Yo, I love those Easter eggs like that.
Yeah,
like
it's so
oh, that's
funny.
Harold like cameos and then
Yeah.
like just random Easter eggs
Well,
that you be
the
finding.
guy-
Yeah, I
the
want
who-
to check out the new History of the World, History of the World Part 2 or whatever.
Oh, I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
that.
I've seen those. They look pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so in the 70s,
Why'd your voice get high like that?
because I
Let him
don't,
research it.
I don't know what I don't know when the movie came out.
Thinking about it.
Let me ask you this because I could tell you might love your movies as well. We've had this question on the show before. We have multiple guests this because it's just a good fucking question. We always got like this or that. You know, if you can pick one, only one can exist. You got to ride with it forever. What's it gonna be? So,
81.
You gotta ask her the same question when it comes to music too.
Okay.
81.
The movies are, if you could pick one, would it be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, or How High?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob. That's
I love Method and Red, but god damn, Jay and Silent Bob,
Yeah.
bro.
Kevin
I mean,
Smith.
I would pick.
Kevin Smith.
It goes back to Zach and Miri.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I just like
He got his click,
I
too.
just like How High because they just like all the jokes that was in there. Like high, what do you say? High
Study high.
score, high
Study high.
study. Yeah,
Take the test high.
yeah,
Yeah, high.
Get high
yeah.
scores.
High score.
No, I mean it's a great fucking
I know,
movie,
it
but
is, yeah.
that's the
But-
problem with this or that. It's like,
Yeah.
I gotta kill
You
all
gotta
yeah.
my
kill-
partners.
you
Oh.
gotta
Get rid of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right, now give her another one. Oh,
so I was gonna
Okay.
say, so the History of the World Part 1 was in 1981, and it was done by Mel Brooks, and it's like and it was called History of the World Part 1, and everyone was always like, so there must be a Part 2 coming out, and Part 2 never came, and it was made in 81.
What was it released by or under? Was it like a television thing or was it a movie?
like 40
It was
years
a
later
movie.
and shit.
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
What was
by
it
Mel
released
Brooks.
under?
I think it's on Hulu.
No,
If you wanna
the
watch
first
it
one
now.
that he's talking about.
Oh,
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
40 years later.
For real.
For real.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, technically they did that with the new Halloween series.
20th Century Fox. It was done by Brooks. It was done by Brooks Films, so that was the production company, and it was distributed by 20th Century Fox.
Orale.
So was that a comedy thing? too?
Chola came out.
Yeah, it was a comedy. It was a comedy movie. Because Mel Brooks, all he wrote was comedy.
Yeah.
He did Spaceballs. He
Oh, I
did.
love that
he
fucking
did
movie.
the
He did The
producers
Simpsons too. Wasn't he
did-
like part of The Simpsons somehow?
He did fucking Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Robin Hood Men
Oh,
in
I
Tights.
love that fucking movie.
So he did a lot of parody movies, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
like satire.
Yeah, satire. He did Young Frankenstein.
Didn't he do Blazing,
That shit was
Saddles
tight.
too?
He Blazing Saddles.
Richard Pryor?
Yeah, and then he did.
Oh, those Leslie Nielsen movies.
Yeah,
Didn't he do those?
yeah.
Airplane.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Oh, wasn't
Naked
the
Gun.
airplane ones?
And Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula Back
never
from the
seen
Dead.
it.
Dracula,
I don't know.
Dead and
That's what- I
Loving.
thought
Yeah,
that's what
Dead and
I was talking
Loving.
I don't know.
He didn't do the airplane ones?
I don't know.
I don't
Google.
know.
I'm gonna ask
Alexa.
I'm gonna ask my dad. I think my dad's watching. Pops, if you're watching, did Mel Brooks do Airplane?
Because there was like 3 of them, like Airplane 1, 2, and 3.
Pops
the
is a-
plane, the design of the plane gets all twisted. And
Only
shit.
the first two. Only the first one was dope though.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The part.
Pops is a movie buff too.
Yeah, actually, kind of. Yeah, he's the one that kind of got me on a lot of the older.
I got
flicks.
haters on here right
My
now.
sister got me beat though.
Why?
She's heavy on that shit.
Sick trivia with sis.
For real. But that's what a lot of the shit that we be doing. Like we'll fucking just be going on and on about fucking movies.
Same, bro. I have like obscure references and know what it be getting, and I look all dumb and
Hey,
shit.
I feel the same way, girl.
Yeah,
So,
that's basically.
I got a
what-
question for you. Top 5 favorite comedy movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good one.
shit.
That's a good one.
top 5.
No, he
just
didn't.
straight comedy movies.
No,
Just comedy, yeah.
No, you didn't do that one.
Super Bad.
Okay, that one's a good one.
It is.
I know that I'm forgetting, like, I'm sure a good measure, but damn, this is kind of tough for me.
You're not really like a comedy person.
No, that's
you
the
just
problem.
can't remember because there's so many of
There's
them.
so many of them that come to mind, but like top 5 status.
You ever seen Sarah Marshall?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, yeah,
That one's fucking.
that's a good one.
That one should be up there with me. Shit, I love that one.
I want to say like there's one oh Happy Gilmore of all the
yeah,
Adams.
Happy Gilmore is funny.
Of all the Adams.
Out of all the Adams, yeah.
Or Billy Madison. God damn it.
God.
See, this is where I get.
Yeah, this is where it gets
Caught
hard.
But it's
What was that?
Peeing in your pants is cool.
What's the one with Cameron Diaz and Ben Stiller?
there's
Something about Mary.
That's a great ass movie, dog.
Frank and Beans. Like,
See, but
Look at these chompers.
but when you say top 5 though, like you gotta fucking give like that, like
You gotta narrow it.
that heavy hitting shit. You know what I mean?
oh well, I mean, I just wanted
Because
to
something
know.
about Mary is funny, but it's like it's not. I don't know.
Super Troopers. Someone said.
Super Troopers is a good one.
It is.
Pull over. What
It's
does he
not one of
mean,
my
pull
top 5,
over?
but-
There's
Yeah, I wouldn't put Super Troopers in my top 5, but it is a good
It's a
one.
good
It's a
one.
fucking classic for sure.
I know I'm forgetting some good ones. I just like under pressure.
I think my favorite, like when it just comes to top 5, just that one has to be. To me, is Next Friday because every fucking line, every line is just perfect.
Yeah, you know what? Next Friday would be on mine
Yeah,
too
'cause
because
it's
I laugh so fucking much
I do
in that
too.
movie.
Like shit.
Like the original is the original and it's
Yeah,
perfect, but the
I feel
second
like
one we relate to because I
Yeah.
see Latinos and that shit makes me laugh more.
You're making me suspicious. Fool. You're making me think a lot.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker. Really.
And then you know what was even funnier that got me. I
don't even like Houdini.
I can relate to, I guess, as a fucking Hispanic was
I don't even like Houdini.
that whole part of when they fucking sick that fool. What's the dog's name?
Chico.
They fucking sick Chico on him. And they're over there talking shit. They're fucking laughing. This
Hey,
and
what
that.
are you doing to my perro,
And then
fool?
when he starts hitting him with the belt,
Yeah.
the little brother starts crying on the fucking big brother's shoulder. Like, that's like some straight Hispanic. My fucking dog.
Chico, fool.
Oh my God, that shit was fucking gold, bro. I remember being little as fuck watching that shit.
Hey, fool, is that Carlin right there?
Tell mama I miss her cooking.
Fuck, yo.
Tell her yourself, man.
Yeah, then the sister just gets all brave and shit, full blown Latina.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker, or some shit. I forgot what
Stupid
she
little
said.
girlfriends.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, going fucking hard. Yeah,
she went hard on that one.
That's some straight
That
We
shit.
went into a room. I was like, oh damn, that is some shit of
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
gangster
Some
ass
straight
brother
Latina
would
shit
do.
right there,
Fucking Craig.
What are you doing in here?
I came to see you.
I came to see you.
I don't give a shit about your punk ass brothers.
yeah. I know he's all brave and shit.
All sweating and shit.
Yeah, that's what I
All
was about to say.
scared. He was all scurry. He was all scurry. Like, oh, dude,
She go, I thought you came to see me when that fool starts coming. I did, but you know.
Then
Yeah,
he
those,
fucking falls out the window.
yeah. Those Mexican fools were funny, dude, in that fucking
Hey, be careful, bro.
what?
It's Fosachi.
F, you can't even
You
spell.
spell.
Yo,
You can't even spell
You can't
Versace.
lie, that
Hey.
fucking Uncle
He
Elroy
said-
took
Uncle
He said-
Elroy.
he said
Hey, yo, Willie, you
F.O.
still stepping in that dog shit?
F.O. Sachi.
Even the Asian lady.
Uncle
Yeah.
Elroy.
Ho Kim.
Ho
fucking-
Kim, motherfucker. Ho
ass
Kim,
bitch.
motherfucker.
Them essays been acting real suspicious lately.
That part when he fucking tells him, what does he tell him? About his whole look at nephew. What the fuck does he say? Don't let me catch you.
Oh,
Dipping your hand in my sugar jar. You feeling me?
Your finger in my sugar bowl. You feel me
feel me?
knocking?
Well, let me in.
Well, let me in. Fuck.
I love that shit, dude. That's why I love that movie, dude.
Uncle Elroy
The
for
condom
sure
just floating in
elevated
the
that shit.
fucking
You can
condom
use
floating
that
in his
anytime you want, nephew.
Oh, yeah, I
He
left
goes,
that-
let me
I left
dry
that
it
in
out.
there.
He goes, let me dry it in the air dry.
He's like, I'm gonna use this shit later. Like, what?
I left that in
You gonna
there.
reuse
I
that
left that
shit?
in there. He goes, this is my swimming pool. As you can see, it ain't filled because this black folks don't like the water. He goes, but this is the shit right here. And he's like, this is the hot tub.
Even
and then you just see the condom just.
Even Sugar, she what's the girlfriend's name? Elroy's. It was Sugar, right?
Yeah.
Sugar.
She was like, she was all freaky and shit. Like what
freaking nasty time.
And that fucking lady arranged was Baby D.
Yeah. And she was bad too. She was fucking great.
Your cousin Craig.
Yeah.
As she's eating the cookie.
Tell her
hey,
hey, your cousin Craig. Tell him I said what's up.
She's eating the
cookie.
Tell him I said what's up.
When he gives her the cookie, look.
Without the wrapper, you can get to it quick.
Hey, you hear it on the windshield, it goes.
I know, right?
You can get to it real quick.
That's funny, yo.
No rapper.
I remember being little as fuck, yo, recognizing how funny that shit was, man.
Yeah.
Mike Epps delivered that shit so fucking good. Without the rapper, you can get to it quick. He said, just like in the penitentiary.
Yeah, just like in the penitentiary.
Day really fucking.
Even Michael Blackson's little scene that he had in there.
Damn, he was in that too, huh?
He's like,
I can't get you with this shit.
I can't get you.
You punk ass motherfucker.
Punk ass motherfucker.
He's like, you play a head ass motherfucker.
He goes, what the fuck did you do? Take a bite out of it? You bit of this shit? Where's the case? Don't talk to me, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. He comes in with just the disc, huh?
Yeah, just a disc. And he's mad about it. Fuck you, motherfucker.
After Craig knocks him down, he's like, get jiggy with this shit, my friend. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, man. Yeah,
Dude.
Next Friday's a fucking good one, man.
I fucking love that movie.
Yo, somebody brought up Money Talks, and I think that's
a good one, too. That's underrated.
Yeah, that one was underrated for sure.
Money Talks. Chris
Money
Tucker
Talks
and Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I think that's on YouTube for free. I'm gonna go watch it now.
Money Talk?
I don't think I've seen it.
I think it's on
That fucking
HBO.
better not be on
I think it's on HBO Max.
They better be charging somebody for that shit.
I think it's on HBO Max.
That was.
I think it might be.
You know what's crazy? I knew Charlie Sheen did a lot of movies, but he did just a lot of funny shit.
He threw off. It was a lot of throw off shit.
But for some reason, I felt like he was
that baseball.
Major League.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Lately, I've been watching 2.5 Men, dude. He's funny as fuck, dude.
Is he?
He is hilarious.
I never watched that shit. I thought it was kind of corny, but
No,
I never really actually watched it.
He's funny. Like, he has like little punchlines.
Did you ever see Chase with him and Demi Moore?
No,
I never seen that one.
I love Demi Moore, but
That's another one where it was just like the fucking movie came out and it was just like you wouldn't know about it unless you fucking know
Chase?
about it. Yeah. Yeah, he kidnaps her. He's running from the cops for something. He's innocent, but they fucking accuse him of something. He's running from the cops. He catches just bad luck in a fucking gas station that she's in. She's in a brand new fucking, like, I don't know, whenever the movie came out, a red Beamer, little fucking coupe, and he kidnaps her, takes her in her whip, and just goes on a police chase. But in the end, she fucking gets to know him, falls in love with him, they run away together, and fucking.
What the fuck? Nah, I never
What
seen
movie?
Chase.
Chase, Charlie Sheen, Demi Moore. 95 or 96.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Some good
But I
years.
did see Crash. So.
Crash, yeah.
That's a pretty good movie.
Yo, I used to work at a movie theater, and that was that played during
What movie
during my
theater?
time. The Riverside Plaza when it first opened up, dog. When it first opened up.
06.
Yeah.
The Riverside Plaza?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's the one that's on University, right?
And it's off Central
Central.
Oh, that one. That one.
one.
Okay.
with the fountain and shit.
Yeah. I was thinking about the
fucking Jamba Juice right across the street.
Yeah.
Or Juice It or whatever.
Johnny's Burgers, the
yeah,
bootleg
the Johnny Burgers. That shit was fire.
It is, but it's the bootleg version.
Because it's right next to
bootleg
it's right next to RCC. So we used to always go to the Riverside Plaza like on lunch and go eat there or fucking go catch a flick. I mean, I don't work for them anymore, so fucking suck a dick.
Someone mentioned Rush Hour.
Oh, that's
Rush
a good
Hour.
one.
You
Yeah.
guys,
Okay,
The
but
original's a
which
classic.
one,
The
though?
original's the classic.
The original, yeah.
the original one's the best, but
The original's the
I
best.
really
dog.
like the third one too, though.
Let me say this.
No, the original's the best. You have no say in this.
We've
the
said
original's the best, dog.
We've said this before. Hold on.
The original's
You
the
have
best.
no say.
There's very few sequels.
It was the amazing 90s, dog.
Yeah.
But the sequel was
okay.
pretty funny.
And part 2 wasn't?
The sequel, yeah, I just said the sequel was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Nah,
but
that shit was the best.
But it turned into more like it was funny because it turned into more like
Jackie Chan looking at her Snoopy tattoo.
I feel like it turned into more like slapstick comedy, which was cool because that's what was
Jackie
going
Chan.
on at the time.
Yeah.
No, like with the time in like the early 2000s, like it started to be like buddy funny, like kind of like immature, inappropriate, like, but like I feel like the first one was like more like raw. It was more like an homage to like the 80s cop buddy, like Beverly Hills Cop or like 48 Hours. I feel like that was more like an homage.
You didn't like the third one?
I never seen the third one.
I felt like that one was forced.
The third one?
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I ever seen
way.
the third one, dog. The second one was all right,
I don't feel that way.
but I mean, the first one is a classic, dog, and it was in the 90s. Like you had fucking Jay-Z and fucking Can I Get a Fuck You from my dogs?
Yeah, that first one.
Yeah.
The second was Ludacris with I Got Hoes with Nate Dogg.
Oh yeah, Nate Dogg. Oh,
They
yeah.
pull up
I
on
got
fucking
those.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, they pull up on Don
War
Cheadle.
Machine.
Yeah.
in
I like
Chinatown.
Ludacris better in the Fast and Furious
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
franchise.
Hey, Ludacris became a dope actor though. After all that.
Bro,
After that Too Fast,
nah,
Too
Too
Furious,
Fast, Too Furious. He killed it, dog. He murdered that.
Remember when Chris he
Bow
had,
Wow.
he had Chris
Bow
he had
Bow
Chris
Wow.
Rock clown him in his own album? Did you ever hear the Theater of the Mind album by Ludacris? There's a song that he
Yeah.
has in there called Everybody Hates Chris, and he has
Yeah.
Chris Rock in there doing stand up on Ludacris. Like, you know,
That's
it's like a
tight.
feature.
Yeah.
So in the
Yeah.
end, he's all talking about winning. You motherfucker, you won something for an actor. He's all for your role and hustle flow. Motherfucker, you played yourself.
Yeah.
That shit, and the song ends, and then fucking that was some
Well,
dope shit.
everyone was doing it at that time because remember, hey, who taught you how to hit so good? Yeezy taught me.
Yeah.
Easy Tommy.
Damn.
That was Chris
well, I
Rock.
gotta thank that nigga Yeezy.
He said, "Where'd you get that watch at?" Yeezy
Yeezy
got it.
it.
I forgot who
You remember
Eddie
that?
Griffin
So he
got on some
clowns
shit too. Eddie
Oh
Griffin,
yeah, Eddie Griffin
He
did
did.
some
I
shit.
think he did some shit for Master P.
Eddie Griffin.
Yo, Dope Kid brought up Old School.
Old school's
We're
pretty
going
good.
streaking in the
We're going
gymnasium.
I gotta ask though, because Will Ferrell is probably one of everybody's favorite actors. What would be your favorite Will Ferrell movie?
Probably Step Brothers.
Oh shit, that's a good
Yeah.
one, man. It
I
gets,
like-
Step Brothers is so quotable
It
and
is.
memorable.
it gets
You
looked
put
up-
your nuts on my fucking drumsticks.
Drum set.
It gets,
Drum set. I'm sorry.
It gets overlooked because it kind of got played out right when it came
Yeah.
out. Everybody just went so heavy on it.
It was so good.
Hey, you don't
I
say that.
couldn't
It
help
was
it.
fucking so good that it kind of got played out, but you forget
you don't
how
say that.
fucking good that shit is
You don't say that.
when they're asleep, huh? You don't say
Plus
that.
John C. Riley, bro.
Yeah,
John
he-
C. Reilly.
He came out of nowhere too, because he was doing like serious movies, like that movie with George Clooney.
Perfect Storm.
Yeah, Perfect Storm.
He was
like,
in a Good Girl too
Yeah,
with Jennifer
yeah.
Aniston,
Jennifer
Jake
Aniston.
Gyllenhaal.
he was just doing serious movies, and all of a sudden he did fucking
This
Step
funny
Brothers
ass.
and shit. I
No,
was like,
he
what?
did. What was the one before that?
Was it funny?
Fuck. Yeah, he did.
They did Talladega Nights before
Talladega
that.
Nights,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Talladega
I
Nights
think it was
came out
Talladega
first?
It was
Nights.
before that
It was
one,
before
yeah.
that. Before
And
Step
like
Brothers.
Step-
and that one was good. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good.
I was
too.
like, wait, I
Shake
think it was that.
and
You're
Bake.
right. Yeah, you're right. Because that's why everyone went so hard on Step Brothers because
Yeah.
they already knew the,
They
the
already knew.
fucking
The little
combo.
duel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dynamic was already there. We
Yeah.
were recording that shit earlier. Fucking dear
Dear baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Dear baby Jesus.
I like my, what did he say? My Jesus with a tuxedo painted on
Yeah.
the shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I
says,
said.
I'm formal.
I'm formal.
But I like to party.
But in the movie,
Don't you dare put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
Fucking, oh man, rest in peace, fucking
Duncan
Michael
Clark.
Clark Duncan.
Yeah, they,
oh yeah, that's
Fuck.
right.
Right.
Duncan, bro. Rest in fucking peace, Michael Clark Duncan, bro.
Good
yeah, he
time.
dope kid. brought
Fucking
up,
Green Mile, that was fucking.
Yeah.
That was he did a fucking great ass job, dog.
dope kid brought up the other guys, and
The other guys is pretty funny too, dog.
think that one
Fucking
is
Mark
top five,
Wahlberg
too,
and,
yeah.
and Will Ferrell.
that one
Yeah,
was-
that one
And
took
then
me a while.
Samuel Jackson in The Rock.
they fucking
Like
they
just,
die
they
right
just
in the
jump off
beginning.
the fucking roof. Spoiler.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That one was good.
It took me a while.
It was kind of one of them like, this is like dumb stupid, but it's
It kind of
worth the
seems
watch.
corny
It's worth the watch. It's worth the watch.
And then Ava Mendes is in there from Training Day, you know?
Oh, here we go.
No, the funny part is
she plays Will Ferrell's wife.
On that movie is how he was supposed to be like a pimp or some shit. Like that was his past life.
Oh yeah, Gator. That was his nickname.
Gator, yeah.
Yeah, Gator.
Yeah. He's trying to describe to Mark Wahlberg, like, yeah, I used to run a dating service.
Yeah, because...
And he's like, oh, my God, you were a pimp. He's like, no, I was just trying to help a friend.
Yeah, because he's like, how do you stay so calm? Like, why aren't you, like, you know, and why are you scared to be a cop? Or, like, why are you scared to, like, you know...
Lose your cool.
Or whatever. And then he's just like, well, you know, back in the day in college, you know, my friend... You know, she fucking didn't get her money from this dude, so she told me, and I ran up on him, and then fucking her friend was like, hey, I have the same problem. So then I did that, and then she told 2 friends, and then they told 2 friends, and then he's like, bro, you were a pimp. Like...
And the whole time he's like, no, I was
he's
just
like, but then like it shows like it goes to like a cutscene, and then like he's beating people up, has a gun and shit, and he's like,
of him being
oh my God,
and he's like being like he's like a total like thug, like in like a wife beater and shit. And he's like, and then he was a straight ass thug. He was wearing like a tank top or like a wife beater and shit.
No kid his face back.
Face back. You didn't? Did you guys like Get Hard?
It was whatever.
Get Hard.
With
Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell, where he tried to teach him how to be a gangster, but
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, he tried to teach him to learn how to be in prison.
Yeah, Will Ferrell got framed for some like money for some type of something shit.
Peter Piper,
yeah, embezzlement.
But
embezzlement.
I didn't see that.
Kevin Hart.
Funny.
Yeah.
I've seen Walk Hard with once again.
Oh hell yeah,
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
That's a good one.
That was supposed to be like a parody of like
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that, huh?
Man, no.
Have
Walk the Line?
Yes, and I was just about to bring up, we're fucking jumping all over the place on this one, but speaking on that one, I gotta fucking bring up everybody who played the Beatles. When Paul Rudd does his fucking great record. Oh my God.
Yeah. Paul Rudd is the fucking man.
We are the Beatles, the way he fucking talks. And then you have fucking
Jack Black, he's the Paul McCartney.
McCartney.
And then you have fucking
Justin Long.
Yeah.
Justin Long.
And then what was it, Sacha
Baron Cohen.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, that shit was fucking guts.
I fucking love that shit, dude. That movie is. What he said, you don't want to try this, man. This thing will make you so, like he's always
the whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking Tim Meadows. Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah, you don't want none of this shit.
He's hyping it up.
Yeah, he's like, you don't want none of this shit.
Oh my God.
Even at the very end when they're it's Viagra.
It's Viagra, yeah.
You don't want none of this shit. Shit makes you go long or some shit.
Don't do it, Dewey.
But it's addicting, Dewey. You don't want. I don't want to get addicted. It's not a habit forming at all, Dewey. Fuck, yo.
That shit was fucking guts. Like, who thinks of that shit?
Yo, the IE resident 909 checking in. He said Harold or Kumar, Clerks. I guess he's just asking. But yeah, Clerks. All three of them are fucking classic. But we talk about part 2 a lot because that one was.
Clerks. Yeah.
When we were talking about that one a while back, it was when the cancel coach. I'm good, thank you.
No, I said.
Oh yeah, part 2. Yeah.
Clerks 2.
Clerks 2.
We were talking about how the cancel culture, was going real heavy.
On who?
On just like everything.
Oh yeah.
It was just when everybody was real sensitive about a lot of shit, and
for real.
We were saying, if that really was the case, do you think what's her face, Wanda Sykes and comedian Earthquake would have fucking been down to do that scene?
Wait, I don't remember what's the Clerks 2 scene.
The porch monkey scene. Where they fucking one of them says it, one of the white dudes says it, and then they start going fucking ham on him. Wanda Sykes is like, I know he didn't fucking just say what yada yada. But there's a line in there where like he's trying to like defend himself because he didn't know that it was a racial slur. So he's like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know. So Wanda Sykes,
like he had a whole excuse for it.
And Wanda Sykes was like, "I'm not. I want my money back. I don't want the food. I'm not eating my food. Who was made by some racist motherfucker." And Earthquake has this line where he says, "I will, baby. You can't taste racism," and that shit was fucking
the way he said, "Yeah, baby, you can't taste racism.
Baby, you can't taste racism." And that shit, it's like, okay, well, if that was the case, do you think they really would have read that part of the script and been like, no, we're not going to fucking do this? They no. You know damn well they were down for that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
It's comedy.
That shit was gold.
We talk about that one a lot.
What's that one? Pillow.
Oh, Pillow Pants.
Yeah, Pillow Pants.
The Christian kid, he hasn't kissed his girlfriend because. No, he hasn't slept with his girlfriend because of Pillow Pants. The little troll that parents
dark scene and
shit. I kind of remember that one.
The parents put a fucking fucking pussy troll in the fucking daughter when she's little, so she can't have sex, so she gets married. And then he tells him, "Have you even kissed her yet?" He's all, "We would have if it wasn't for Lister Fiend."
Lister Fiend.
Okay, that part I do remember. I remember that.
Yeah, that's all Kevin Smith
exchange.
right there.
Yeah,
that's all Kevin Smith.
You mean when he's making fun of the Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Rings 1. Lord of the Rings 2.
Walking.
He just walked and then
walking.
Yeah, and then Lord of the Rings 3.
Yeah, he drops the ring in the fucking volcano. Yeah, fuck. He's all, even the fucking trees walked in those movies. Yo, that shit was
It's all about the trilogy, bitch.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do Lord of the Rings.
Even Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back though has its fucking gold moments.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob.
You know who I forget is in that shit, speaking of coming back to full circle of, is Chris Rock. Chris Rock is Shakalooka King.
Oh yeah,
He's the director of Blunt Man and Chronic in the fucking end of the movie.
He goes, "Oh shit."
He's going ham on Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy comes to bring him a
coffee, and he's like,
and he tells him, "You went to film school, didn't you? Does your daddy know you bring a nigga his coffee? It would kill him, wouldn't it?"
Hey, do you remember that scene? Have you ever seen Adam Sandler movie Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Pieces,
yeah.
So there's a scene in there where Chris Rock is a taxi driver, and then he was like, I guess he like. Because Adam Sandler was new to the country because he just came from Palestine.
Yeah.
And then he said something, and then he goes, "How's your family now?" "They've been murdered and killed," but smiling like he was happy, like, because I guess he came to the States because he was gonna make money for his family and send it back. And then he asked them, "Oh, how's your family now?" "Oh, they were murdered and killed." Like,
but he's all grinning back there.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I never seen. That's Nick Swartzen's in that, huh?
Yes. You never seen that movie?
I've caught bits and pieces.
Oh
of it.
my
Bro,
god,
Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boys.
No, Zohan is funny, dude.
Nah,
it's funny.
Uh-oh.
I did it on purpose because I was gonna.
Oh, my bad. No, yeah, I haven't seen that one, but Grandma's Boy, that's one that we always talk about how that was Adam Sandler produced. But
I sucked my first boobie.
Yeah. That was a good. That would be on my top 5 right there.
Yeah,
I'll put that in number 4, or whatever the fuck I left off on. But that
we got it.
Early Jonah Hill.
Yeah, you gotta give it up. Yes. I sucked this titty for 24
hours.
Yeah, for 13 hours.
Yo, she's fucking eating her cereal, and that motherfucker was still on it. Yeah.
Nah, the part that gets me is
he wouldn't let go.
The night where he fucks up his hands. He grabs the hot fucking pan. So the next day he shows up to work with his hands bandaged, and that fool Nick Swartzen goes, "Let me guess, was your dick on fire?" That was You know Swartzen helped write that movie, right?
Did he?
Yo, he's hilarious. I fucking believe it.
Hey, what is it? I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. I'm a fairy.
I'm a fairy.
I see that one.
I brought that line earlier. There, it's like a circle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the circle.
There's no corner.
No corner.
David Spade had a good little fucking cameo in that one too.
What do you want to do to my ass?
He's all, "Don't go, bitch. Don't be a tease."
He's all, "Don't be a tease."
He was basically like himself, like his real life self.
He really was.
In that
Don't
movie,
be
right?
a tease.
Fucking, I heard some mean stories about David Spade, even being the little short shit that he is, but he's like a pimp. Like, gets all these bitches and shit.
He be getting pussy.
He be getting pussy.
That motherfucker just hangs out in Hollywood, yo.
Yeah, the pussy comes to him now.
That's dope.
That motherfucker hangs out at the Comedy Store.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many times
he was on that Chris Rock special.
You'll see people post like yeah, we came to the Comedy Store and there was just one on a random night, but all of a sudden, fucking David Spade popped up. Fucking,
I would too if I was him. Shit.
I love David Spade, dude. Even when he was working with Chris Farley,
Yeah.
like, he was
Black
funny.
Sheep.
Yeah.
Black Sheep.
Tommy Boy days.
Tommy Boy and
Boy.
Black Sheep.
Fuck.
Those are fucking great, man. Those were good ass movies.
Yeah.
His like for a long time, I thought he really was bald. and had a wig, but in I think it was Tommy Boy. His fucking
hairpiece.
Yeah, his hairpiece
Blew off.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's a good yeah.
He's inspo.
Hey,
And then Joe
hey,
Dirt.
I have a little gift for you.
Joe Dirt was like his best movie.
Joe Dirt.
Fucking Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt was classic.
Hey, you all right, Dirt?
What?
Are you
Nothing
all right,
happened.
Dirt? Nah, I'm cool. No, you're not.
You're not.
Fucking Kid Rock, huh?
I heard you had a little running up with Buffalo Bob. What? Nothing happened. Fucking Joe
Oh, yeah,
Dirt.
that has to be put in the top 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no.
should be, yeah.
My outlaw.
Oh, the sister.
Jamie Lee Preston.
I'm
The
your
one he-
sister.
the one he
Oh,
had-
I'm
I'm
your
your
sister.
sister. Nah, I'm
The
just
one he
fucking. He was like, nah, I'm just fucking around. He's like, nah, I'm just playing. He was like, you really did that? Nah, I'm just playing.
That movie, like, it had like fucking sections that was just funny.
And then Dennis Miller.
yeah,
They
fucking
had Dennis
random ass
Miller.
person.
Random as fuck.
What's the Christopher Walken too, huh?
Oh yeah, Christopher. Hey,
Love him.
better watch out.
You're looking at
Your
my
mo-
boy all
yeah,
wrong.
You're looking at my boy all wrong.
It's the wrong tone.
It's the wrong tone.
Do it
Did you-
again. I stab you in the face with a
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Hey,
Like,
did
what
your
the-
mother know how to sew?
Oh, yeah. Does your mother
Get her to
sew?
sew this.
Oh, fuck. That shit was
He
gangster.
said, plow. Well, then get her to sew that, huh?
Does your mother sew? Fuck.
He said, your mother sew?
Old ass wise guy shit right
said,
there. Yo.
Oh, love Christopher
Well, then
Walk.
get her to sew then.
Yo, I gotta ask this because Dope Kid had brought this up. Going back to when we were on the blockout, you going kind of toe to toe with Jesus. Was there any type of like, love for comedy that you might have had? Because like I said, the quickness was there with that shit.
Yeah, it's funny. Before the show started, he had asked me. He's like, I guess he had seen the Jeff Garcia episode, which is another comedian that fucking came at
Oh,
me.
I
and
love
on a
Jeff
fucking-
Garcia.
He came at me, bro, and we
Yeah?
went toe to toe on that episode. But I guess Jesus had seen that episode, so he kind of was already familiar with the cast and the crew, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like, are you a comic? Because I saw how you were with him, and like you're quick on it." And I was just laughing. I was like, "No, man, I mean, not yet. Shit, I do love comedy." So I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm just a fan of comedy, but like." Low key, that's kind of like my dream job, like being a fucking comedian. That would
A stand
to
up.
me, yeah, stand up. Like that's always been
That shit just
sick
looks
as
fun.
fuck. To me, like I've always been a fan of it. Like I said, even like Joe Rogan. I mean, that's where he came from. So that's why I was on his fucking tip with his fucking podcast and shit. But yeah, I've always been a fan of comedy. So I don't know. I think that just plus my upbringing, I guess, just being rough around the edges a little bit, being a fucking tomboy all my freaking life.
Yeah.
That's
so
dope.
just having them punches ready.
The
but
humor was there.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
it was
are you guys interviewing that Toxico tour? Is that what it's called? The Toxico tour? Like, are you interviewing like everybody in that little group?
No, it was just him. I know that they like ODM and whoever else. They kind of know all the people
I
involved.
want to see
in.
Concrete on that thing.
Yeah, that's
dude-
that's the fool that they know. Yeah,
That guy is hilarious. You ever seen Concrete?
I
Yeah.
haven't. I don't think
No?
I have.
He's
Like his stand up, because I know they were talking about he's a musician too.
well, no,
He
okay,
does,
so
I've seen him do Instagram shit.
yeah, that's what I go based off. I haven't seen any of his stand up, but I see his Instagram and he just be posting like little skits.
Oh my gosh.
They're fucking hilarious. Like when he's talking to his dad, like the last one, his dad was talking shit about his man bud, and he's sitting there crying. Let me know, like
Nah, the one that I had seen was one where it was like going back to like Aztec days. About
Topic.
when they would when they would sacrifice people, and he's got like the big old fucking Aztec helmet on and shit, and he's like, "Why are they gonna sacrifice me, fool? Why don't they sacrifice what's his face? He never picks berries, fool." Like it was just some random shit. Yeah, he's fucking funny too. But yeah, he plays instruments too, though,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
I heard he was a musician or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
Plus-
he was like a rapper.
Yeah, well, that's what they were talking about in the show.
Yeah.
He
Even
was
Jay
fucking-
Valentino, he's a fucking DJ, but also like
Yeah.
now he's on the lineup as a comedian. That's fucking.
That's just
sick.
tight.
Yo,
You
but
should try
the,
it.
the question that Dope Kid had though, he said, Crunk said top 5 movies. Dope Kid said, what are your top 5 stand-up specials?
Specials?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Like okay, so I'm thinking of like specials by name and shit. Or honestly, like old Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. I don't know the names of the specials, but you know that shit for sure. I like more old school cats. Of course, Dave Chappelle, super up there for me.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking even like Rodney Dangerfield. Like I
Yeah,
like old
Rodney
school
Dangerfield.
I
cats.
love Ronnie Dangerfield.
Oh my god, Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal was the GOAT.
Go. R.I.P. to that mo
for
flipper.
real,
I
man.
miss
Yeah,
him. We
for
need
real.
him back.
That motherfucker, man.
He just said whatever the
super
fuck he
slept
wanted,
on.
and it was
Yeah.
dope.
Super slept on. Your favorite comics, your favorite comics,
Top
favorite
5.
comic.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
how it was right there.
I'm not gonna
What
lie.
about George Carlin?
George Carlin was dope too.
Yeah.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You know who's
He really like listening to him because like that shit would come on like real late night, and then fucking I would watch that shit, and I would just be like blown away, like because like some of the shit that he was talking about like was making sense,
Yeah.
and like it really, I feel like he really like opened up my eyes to like the world and shit. Like don't think of it as like this fucking box, because like he was like, you know, raised super religious and like and confined in like this box, and then like he's wild, and then
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and then he's like the world's bigger than that, and like I was like, damn, I never really thought of it like he brought up a lot of good points, and I'm like, damn, I never really thought of it that way, like, and I feel like that fool really opened up my eyes.
Yeah.
What about Louis C.K.?
He's sick.
He's
I love
good.
him. He ain't canceled in my book.
Fuck no. That's how I feel about
you know
I mean, if I go, hey, can I jack off, and everyone in this room goes, yeah, sure. I mean,
and then nobody
That's
fucking-
your
yeah.
fault.
Yeah, you knew what the fuck was coming.
I
He
said
literally
it.
asked.
I asked.
Yeah.
You know who's a comedian that doesn't hold back is that Norm Macdonald.
Oh, I love
Oh,
him
yeah.
too.
I mean,
Dirty
rest in
work.
peace.
R.I.P.
No,
yo.
Or Dirty
Yeah,
Rest in
Deeds.
peace.
Yeah, him and no, but I meant the other. Fuck, what the hell is his name? Norm Macdonald. Yeah, yeah, obviously him. But there was the other one, the one that's always on Joe Rogan shit.
Bert.
No. Something.
Mark Norman.
Mark
Yes, there you go, Mark
Norman.
Norman.
Yeah,
Mark
he's
Norman.
funny.
Yeah, that fool.
Mark Norman?
Yeah.
I need a visual.
He kind of has like that
He has a weird voice.
like that blue collar comedy
Yeah.
type of voice. Almost like that hillbilly type of shit.
Oh, okay.
But the type of jokes I've heard him kick were like where he's talking about he was raised in a black neighborhood. So like he's
in
like
New
very-
Orleans.
Yeah, he's very like diverse. He has no fucking hate for
He
nobody.
was always getting chased to get raped. and
So he
shit.
was like, it was so bad to where like on the like during holidays, my mom would give me a bike and be like, "Mom, what are you doing? This is way too small for Jamal." Like he already like it was like he has shit like that. That's
Yeah.
that's funny.
I don't remember him, but that's probably the later days of
Right
Joe
here.
Rogan.
Dope Kid said Theo Von.
Right here. This
Oh,
is,
yeah. Oh, I
this is
love-
This is Mark Norman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, he looks familiar, but I don't think I've ever like really listened to his comedy yet.
He has a special on YouTube. That one's pretty good.
Oh, then I'll for sure watch it.
Yeah, it is.
But
on
Theo
YouTube.
Von, fucking
Yeah,
love
Theo
Theo
Von.
Von.
Theo
funny.
Von's pretty funny.
Even Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee's funny.
Bobby
Yeah,
Lee's
Bobby's
funny, but he's just fucking nasty
He
though.
is, but that's
He's
part of it.
nasty.
That's part of why he's funny. He's like
Yeah.
Cheeto
crude
Santino.
nasty. He's funny.
Oh,
I think
I like
so
him.
there,
Santino.
so there was a skit that I just seen recently. I guess Andrew Santino was making fun of Bobby Lee's mom, and then because I guess Bobby Lee was talking shit about Andrew Santino's mom, and he goes, "Don't make me talk shit about your mom." And then he goes, "Hi, I'm Bobby Ma," with her cockeyed. Like I was like, wow. And he had the accent. I'm Bobby Mama. I was like, this was crazy. And then the video showed like fucking Bobby Lee's mom, and then him saying it. I was like, what the fuck?
Dang.
You know who was I got into him after I fucking had kids was that fool Chad Daniels. Have you heard him?
Chad Daniels.
Chad
no.
Daniels, another fucking white dude. He popped up and I was listening to like Louis C.K. shit.
Chad Daniels.
But he-
Sounds white as fuck.
But he's always fucking going in on his kids. He's got 2 fucking kids that are 4 years apart, and he's always going in on them, on both of them, on the fucking son and the daughter. But it was funny becoming a parent after. It's like fuck, like
This fool right
You
here.
can't help but
You want
relate.
Yeah, you want to fucking that fool right there, him.
Oh, yeah,
roast your kids now.
Yeah, sometimes want to fucking clown on your kids, and I'd be like that too. Fucking sometimes I'll be talking to the little one. I'll be like, man, dog, you're just a fucking asshole who just can't stop eating, huh? Look at you.
You gotta roast your kids a little bit, 'cause that way they get used to it. Because it's gonna happen in the outside world.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
about-
because that's life. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
seen that.
And I grew up in like, you know, I don't know how y'all grew up and shit, but like I grew up like my family was like very joking. Like all my fucking uncles, all my aunts, my cousins, they would roast and like they'd be hard on that shit. And like when I was a kid, I took that shit very sensitively. I was like, oh, you are picking on me. But then like I was like, oh, we're capping. Like, oh, let me fucking. I was like, oh, you don't want to fucking hear me.
Yeah.
And then so like I started becoming like more vocal and like being able to be more funny because like they would always like say some stupid shit. I'm like, oh well, fucking let me dish you out this. I've been practicing, dog.
Especially in the Hispanic household, dog.
Yeah.
You know how many times you get fucking called gordo in the fucking Hispanic
you ain't
household?
shit.
You know, like, yeah, you ain't shit, dog. So the fuck what? Who cares?
Yeah.
A lot of people commenting Mike Epps, Daniel
Yeah,
Tosh.
we got a gang of
Oh,
people
Mike
talking-
Epps.
Mike
For
Epps,
fucking-
Mike Epps is just, he's a
Daniel
legend.
Tosh. don't
Donald
give a fuck
Glover.
either.
Daniel Tosh.
Daniel Tosh. don't
Hey,
give a fuck.
hey, Donald Glover, y'all forget, dog. Childish Gambino used to be a comedian.
Yeah.
But that's
right.
yeah. He
But
hasn't
was
done
he
it
a
in
good
minute.
I don't know. He
got a
was pretty
special on
He got a
Netflix.
special on Netflix. It was pretty funny.
Did he?
Yeah.
The weirdo, right?
The weirdo.
The weirdo, yeah.
And then he was on that show Community about,
yeah.
about going to a little community college or whatever.
That guy is talented as
and that
fuck,
shit
huh?
was like that shit was funny. Like he did really good in there. And then like he would like at the end of every episode, he would do like a little rap. Like it would be him and his like homie, and then like they would just fucking like start rapping about like the episode or whatever, like kind of like recapping the episode, but like shit was dope, like or whatever. Like they would do like stupid little skits and shit, just them two.
That's tight. They got to bring in fucking
What up, Hot
a
Shot?
little bit of his music into that shit.
Yeah. Because that was like
fucking
right
hard.
before he became Childish Gambino. All right.
Potty break.
P break.
Yo, I fucking
Well, this has been fun, fellers.
yeah, this is a
Since
good episode.
Yeah.
Hot
Hey,
shot checking in.
Are you ready to reload on another brew or what?
You want one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you one.
Brew
Hot
break.
Shot over here giving the shout out. What up?
Brew break. Brew break.
It's good, bro.
I'm good, thank you. Jesus.
How y'all been? Good.
Straight, yo. Fucking episode 61.
Oh, yeah, I seen you yawning, bro. Is it almost that time?
It might be.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that. I'm like, wait.
I was hoping somebody was.
I was hoping someone said that.
Man, it's been a good fucking night though.
Yeah, it has. It's been fun.
I'm very glad that nobody else brought up the Henny after because the shots after.
I thought about it.
I did think about it, but then I had a couple more beers and I'm like, you know what? I'm straight.
Yeah.
You should definitely take some mini. Or just a bong hit.
I'll take one right before I leave, considering I live fucking 3 minutes away. I'm not gonna ask Crystal to take one. She's got to push back to Riverside.
I know, that's a push.
It is the 91 fucking. Is it me?
91
Or
sucks,
does the
bro.
91 suck, yo?
It does.
It always sucked. It's always sucked. It sucked before you were even driving it, dog. I was driving it before you were driving it.
Every time
It sucked.
every time me and the wife go to Disneyland, I check my Google Maps just to see. But I check for either the 15 to the 60 or the 210 to the 57.
I
all
always
the way
go
down.
210, 57, dog.
Sometimes when I do that shit, it'll take me automatically 91. I'm like, fuck you.
Nope.
Fuck you.
I go straight to 57.
cool.
I already
Fuck
go straight
you.
to 57, dog. Because
Sometimes the 57's fucked up, but
the 57's like it's a crapshoot, dog. Because like sometimes
yo, is it me or have they been working on the 10 and the 15 since I was born?
since I was born, sir. Since I was born, sir.
That
in the
interchange
80s.
is
Well,
never fucking
Bro,
Right
not
now, they're
done.
just working on the bridges
That's fucking crazy.
coming
yo.
from this way.
That's
Bro, it's the-
crazy.
the
It
60,
started-
the 60, the 10, and the 15, and fuck, what's the other freeway?
This IE shit right
What is
here.
yeah? But anyway, dog,
Wait,
or the
what?
91. They're always working on that. Like those fucking 4 freeways all the time, every day, all day. That's what they do.
Well, they fucking worked on this.
And I'm like, I'm tired of that shit, bro.
fast.
The 215.
The 215 was pretty quick.
No, it wasn't. That shit lasted like
okay, but are they
4
working
years.
on it now?
It
That's
did.
what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They worked on it pretty good, like pretty fast.
You know what my cousin brought to my attention the other day is that the Mount Vernon Bridge has been knocked over for 4 years.
Yeah, what happened? Are they gonna do
Has it
anything
been
with that?
4 years now?
It's been 4 years.
Bro,
already.
it's so crazy. Are they gonna do anything with that? We're talking about the Mount Vernon Bridge.
Oh yeah, we were talking about freeways.
Oh yeah, freeways.
Considering
Are
your
you
fucking
familiar with
your
the Mount Vernon Bridge?
your Riverside base, the 91 sucks, right?
It does.
It can be an official statement that the fucking 91 sucks.
The Mount Vernon Bridge, though, I'm trying to picture where that's at.
On 2nd
It's a
Street, next to the
giant
train
flute.
station.
That's by our
Tracy.
stack. We got that big whistle that says Santa Fe across going from top to
In
bottom.
the Dino right here.
In the Dino, okay. Say, yeah, you know what? I don't know about that. I haven't been to the Dino that much.
She's like, I'm just Riverside only.
I know, huh? I only know
It's a-
Riverside.
Yeah.
It's some real neighborhood shit, but it's that the Santa Fe, that depot, the train station. It's like it's very historic. It's been there for.
Have
a
you
long
ever
time.
said the Michigan?
Why did they tear it down in the first place? Do you know?
Because it's been up since they fucking built the station. They were trying to redo it. It was gonna be done the way 5th Street and fucking 9th Street was redone. They just haven't
Done
it
shit?
yet.
I
Remember
know
when,
some things in San Bernardino, but not like everything. But wait, what did you ask? If I stayed at the Mission Inn?
Yeah.
No, I want to though. I want to be a tourist of my own city. Hell yeah.
No, that's just tight. But I just the only reason I asked because they say it's haunted and shit. That's why.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
supposedly, you know what's funny? I remember the first time I went down to the Mission Inn, or just downtown Riverside when it was during Christmas. It wasn't that long ago. It was, well, I guess it was like 2014, 15.
That was a fucking lifetime ago, sir.
But is it really?
Yes, it was.
Is
For
it
me, at
really?
least, it feels like a whole nother life.
Okay, does watching
2014, dog.
Listen.
Really? If you're talking to me
listen,
and you're telling me 2014,
listen.
I was in my 20s, and that feels like a whole different life.
I was
dog.
already like
Okay,
working somewhere.
but do movies and shit like that from that time seem old to you?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does Zack and Miri really seem like that
That
long
was not
ago?
2014.
Maybe a little bit now. Now that I think about it, but I also it doesn't feel too far away. You know what I mean?
Like movies, no, but like music for sure, it takes me back to that time. But the movies are timeless, and then they're old in the sense that you can't fucking make those movies anymore.
Well, I mean, but I'm
You know what I mean?
I'm just
Like
talking about time
what
in
they
general,
said
though.
or what
Like
they
what
do.
movies came out in that year?
all those super bads and shit.
Nah, that was
those are
08
still
or
Was
7.
it? Oh, it was like in the
Oh, wait.
tens.
The 20,
Starting of the tens.
the 2010s, that was like your Zack and Miri's, your fucking Get Him to the Greek, the Arthurs, the This Is the End.
This is the end. Yo, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That the one
Oh,
where
that
Michael Cera
was.
slapped Rihanna's ass?
Yeah. And she go and then Rihanna, take your
Wanna use the
panties
bathroom?
off.
Craig Robinson, huh?
Come on,
what did
girl,
Michael
take your
Cera
panties.
say?
Yo, Hot Tub Time
Hot
Machine.
Tub Time Machine.
That was a good one.
Oh, that one is good.
My bad. We're back on movies. Whoops.
Nah, for real, huh? We got back to movies again.
Wait.
It's full
Well,
circle.
that's fine. I
Nah,
don't give a
we
shit.
can talk
I
about
love
San
it.
Bernardino.
Oh, there's a lot of.
Well, how many? What's going on in the chat? I don't know. What's your base like at 11 p.m.? What time is it? Oh shit! It's 11:10.
11:10. We've been at it for
We got 8 left.
There's still people.
2 hours
too.
and 41 minutes. Yeah, the couple homies checking in.
That's what's up.
Somebody asked about Fluffy.
He's
Oh,
funny.
Gabriel
Gabriel
Iglesias?
Iglesias.
I think he's funny, but he's not like. I don't know. Like he's funny.
He wouldn't be in the top anything for
I
me.
don't
And that's
know.
no disrespect.
I don't
either.
know. To me, when he came out, it was dope. But then, like, he kind of fell off after the whole fucking him and Felipe fucking debacle. I think it kind of spoiled maybe his career a little bit, or a sense, or he kind of didn't have a drive because, like, you know, his best friend for the last like 20 years, like, you know, like they're not cool anymore. But then his last special that he did, like, at the Dodger Stadium or whatever, was dope. I was like, oh, that's a good like comeback fucking thing for him. But then, like, I haven't really heard anything else from him.
He's more like of a clean cut comedian, right?
Yeah.
I think that's probably why I don't gravitate towards him as much, because I kind of like the raunchier, like,
Yeah, me
don't give
too.
a fuck.
Yeah, he-
comedian.
Me too.
he's
But
more
this
family-based.
with this last one, he started to let some curse words fly
Oh, yeah?
a little bit.
The
Yeah,
whole Canelo joke that he had.
yeah.
I haven't seen the last one.
Yeah,
No?
he did it at Dodger Stadium.
I haven't seen that one
Yeah,
yet.
the one he did at Dodger
He
Stadium.
was, Canelo.
I heard about that one.
That
Canelo
was
was
pretty
gonna
funny.
get him.
Yeah, Canelo was gonna get him because he made
He
a
was
joke.
making fun of him.
Oh, shit.
You know how he does his interviews? Like, he barely speaks English.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh yeah, fucking." An interviewer goes, he goes, he him, and he went boom, sauce. Like, what the fuck?
Sauce.
Like that's, but that's how he speaks in English. But in Spanish, he's like, "This is la pegué en la cara," and
Yeah,
stupid. Like
he's
he's
got
all
that
like,
shit, yeah.
it was guts. I was like, this was funny.
Yeah.
L-O-L.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always kind of felt the same way about Gabriel. He's got like them PG jokes.
Yeah, he got them PG jokes. I need me a rated NC-17.
He's a family.
Yeah, for
he's
real.
a family comedian. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't a family now no more, dog. He got divorced.
I know, right? That's probably why he's throwing out them curse words.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's not with his girl anymore.
He's
know.
talked about that shit for so long too,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. Well, because he adopted her son.
Yeah, I know that about him.
Yeah, and then so now I think it's probably also why he probably stepped away from comedy. Like he went through a gnarly divorce with her and shit, and then they're not together, and then he's like, I don't know what to do with like the whole kid situation, and then the kid was like, oh, I don't know what to do, and he's like, well, whatever, dog. Like I'm your dad, so if you need anything, like. I mean, you don't have any obligation to me.
I would claim him as my dad all day. Be like, hell yeah.
Like,
Hell
my
yeah,
dad's
hell yeah,
fucking-
give me some money, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's been talking about the kid since he was like fucking 7
I
Hey,
know,
friends,
it's part
hey,
of his act.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's why. Maybe that's why. Like he's funny, but like his chops to me aren't the best because he's like relying. Now that his family's gone, what's he gonna do? Where's his material? You gotta have some new shit. So maybe I'll like him more if he's a little more.
Yeah, he
Aggressive.
he let a little curse words fly,
You know.
and then he went over his time. I guess he was like, I went over my time. I don't give a fuck. Like we're gonna keep it
gangsta.
going. Yeah, he was like, we're gonna keep it going. He's like, Netflix, you can cut this shit if you want. I don't give a fuck. And then he just kept rolling on, and then so it's like 2 hours worth of comedy.
That's
But,
what
like-
Dope Kid said. Is like he could name 30 specials
Better than any of his specials. Fuck.
Yeah, for real.
I like the Chris Tucker special that came out on Netflix.
The clean one. Chris Tucker don't cuss. You notice that?
Was it? No,
Chris
I didn't.
Tucker.
Yeah, he does.
Tucker.
He might say hell. He might say a little shit loose, but he
No, but
he don't- he
the
doesn't go
word
heavy.
the word he doesn't say is bitch.
He doesn't say
I
the
never
F word.
noticed.
No,
I never noticed that
because okay, so taking it back to when we first were talking, the fucking DVD extras
Of-
on Rush Hour 2,
Oh.
where he kicked her out where the window, and he's like bitch, or no, where he fucking stabbed her, right, where he fucking got
But
the
you
spear.
went crazy ass.
Yeah, he's
bitch.
like, you went crazy ass bitch. That scene, he had a tough time because after Money Talks and then the first Rush Hour, then like he found God or whatever. He went through like this religious fucking thing with his mom. And then,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Or did he?
Because he got less
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because of that. And then the director was like, oh, fucking, you need to say this. And then he's like, nah, man, I can't do it. And he's like, all right. And then Chris was like, all right, I'll give you like 3 takes or whatever.
Whatever
And
one
then-
you want, you
yeah.
take it. Yeah.
And then he did one and he was like, oh, no. And he's like, you need to hit like the bitch. And then so he was like, he hated that scene and he hated doing it. But it like the director
Yo,
wanted him to.
the fucking title I'm thinking of is right on the tip of my tongue. But what's the one that he was in with Bruce Willis that takes place in the future?
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah.
That was when he stopped being funny.
Come on,
Be
man.
That was his last funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
moment.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that shit was one of the fucking his last. funny roles.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Like the way he was fucking
But
acting.
Money Talks is a good one. Too. Him and Charlie Sheen bounced off.
You
each other.
didn't watch the third one? A Rush Hour?
I did.
You didn't watch it either?
I
That's
have.
where
They're
it's
in
like
Paris.
they're in Paris, yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh my god, that shit's
It's a good one.
it's good. I don't know. I think it's good. Like there's a scene in
It has
there.
its moments.
Yeah, the whole my favorite scene is where he goes into that dojo. He goes, I need to ask you some question. He's like, who are you? He goes, I'm me.
Oh yeah.
And the guy is talking to an Asian. What is it?
Yeah, their names are like you and then
And me. Yeah.
So they're getting confused when he's like, "Who are you?" And then he's like, "I'm me." And he's like, "No, not you, him." Like it's some fucking.
I wonder if that was in the trailer because I feel like I've seen that part.
He was like, who is he? I'm you.
It's trending a lot too on social media. People
He's
have
like, I'm
posted
tired of
that
shit.
clip.
You, him, me, whatever. I'm fucking tired of that shit.
He's like, I'm about to kick everybody's ass. You, me, him.
Oh, okay.
That's just funny.
Yeah, that was probably one of the
That
best.
big ass Yao Ming looking ass fool.
Yeah.
So I'll cut you like a whole California sushi roll or some shit.
And then when he walks out, he tells the dojo master, "I don't know what you are feeding him, but he is too damn big."
He got a big head like Barry Bonds or some shit.
That was one of the that was one of the best scenes in there.
Yeah.
Would he ad lib a lot? Like, could they possibly write
I
these
feel,
things so
I feel
perfectly
like
for
a
him?
lot of his stuff was ad libbed as fuck though.
I don't know. I mean, it
Chris
depends.
Tucker?
It depends on who the writer is, you know, because you would think like, do you watch The Office?
I do.
You
I
would
have.
Think, you would think
Office
that
is shit.
a lot of that shit on there is improvised, and it's not. It's just fucking
That's the
perfect.
script?
It's just perfectly executed. You know, it's written by great people and it's fucking acted out by
On
even
to-
better people.
Curb Your Enthusiasm
Hell yeah.
is all improvised.
That's
Fucking love that show.
That show.
Wait, the
LD.
whole show is
Larry
improvised?
Davis, it's all improvised. So
maybe not the whole thing.
Yeah,
There's
well,
gotta
but there's
be.
like a
There's
plot,
gotta
right?
be.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, so
There's gotta be.
okay, so Larry David, what he'll do, he'll type up like a premise, like, oh, I use your credit card to buy a cup of coffee, and then you find out.
They just go.
Okay, scene,
React.
go.
Yo,
And then-
Susie in that
you know what I
fucking
mean?
show.
Yeah. So then you be like, "Hey man, why'd you use my motherfucking credit card?" I'm like, "Oh man, well, I thought it was mine." And then like, or you know, whatever, you know, you just think of thing, and then you start riffing off each other, and then that's why it sounds so natural or feels like.
JB
It's like
Smooth
it's
is
like more
perfect
like
on
a
that.
JB
like more like a
Smooth.
docu
He's
like
perfect on
it,
that.
it seems like more of like a reality show or like a docu-series
Yeah.
or something like that because it's so organic because that's what he does. He writes like a premise and then he's like, all right, now execute it.
That's tight.
And then so it's like mostly just banter like
Fucking
My favorite
no,
episode is
I'll tell you what and I'll tell you and so you just get like more crazier with them or
my favorite episode is where they thought he was racist. And then at the very end of the episode, he fucking honks the horn because of black guys.
The black guy's walking by.
The black guy's like, what? You think I'm going to steal your car? No. I was just like,
Just like
I was like, that's just funny, dude. Like, who thinks of that?
or when he
shit-
walks up to the drive-thru. That's
Yeah.
my favorite one. When he walks up to the drive-thru.
Dude, that shit.
So many good moments from there too.
Yeah, that one was a good one. Fucking curve.
Nah, but when he takes in JB Smooth is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, to live with him?
When he brings in the black family
Yeah.
from Hurricane Katrina,
Oh, yeah.
they're called the black family. And
That's when his life got interesting.
yeah.
Oh,
And then he started dating Vivica A. Fox. Like,
Yeah.
are you serious? Vivica A. Fox? I was like, that's fucking funny.
Good on you, LD.
LD?
That's my
Oh,
boy
no,
right
LD. You ain't gonna talk to me like
there.
that.
Right?
She
Put him in
was
his
so
place.
yeah, she was so good in that.
Yeah. Good
that's it.
shit.
That
Yeah.
shit is.
Yo, we're gonna have to be wrapping it up here pretty soon, but there is one thing that Crunks had brought it up earlier, with the this or that. We've asked multiple people this one too. It is a doozy, I think. If it comes to one album, and then we can get out of here. We can say our shout outs and say our goodbyes. If it comes to one album, would it be Enter the 36 Chambers or Straight Outta Compton?
36
Dun, dun,
Chambers.
dun. Damn, for real.
Wu-Tang Cream. Come on now. Get the money.
Ain't nothing.
Okay,
to fuck
so there's only one odd person in this table
Is it me
that doesn't agree with you, and who is it?
that does not agree with me?
Yeah.
Freakachu.
with. G bro.
No.
Crunks.
Crunks.
Oh,
It's not me, bro. Bro, go back and listen to the older episodes. I say 36
You
Chambers.
did say Wu-Tang.
Crunks, you're getting rid of Wu-Tang forever?
No, I just prefer.
No, he said he just likes Straight Outta Compton. Which Straight Outta Compton is a great album, and it like was my childhood.
But Wu-Tang does have more
but
bangers on that shit.
But that shit was just wild, and then like I don't know.
It's just more melodic.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pick a Wu-Tang album,
different.
it's only Cuban Links.
Raekwon.
Yep.
Raekwon, the Don.
And Tony Stark's Ghostface Killer.
You gotta fucking hear that clan in the front with Jizza on that 36 Chambers.
I'll slash your asshole.
No, that's
he's
that's
also
Method Man.
I'll sew your asshole shut and keep feeding you.
Yeah.
feeding you.
That's Method Man.
Yeah, and then he's like, "What?" He's like, "You're fucking crazy," and he's like, "Yeah." MATHOD, man.
That's a good balance, Crunks, because you pick how high, but you would nix 36.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy. You know what? I'm done.
He said, I'm out.
I'm done.
I'm out. He
hot
fucking
take right there. That's it.
Cut this shit here. Let's go.
That's it.
Where's your resignation?
Let me go talk to fucking Susie right now. Get me my fucking.
Put your 2 weeks in.
Yeah, put my 2 weeks in. Give my resume back.
No, you gotta give that shit to Brenda, homie.
Oh, fuck Brenda.
He said, I'm gonna call off tomorrow so I can come back Friday.
Hey, man, I learned it, dog. You just give her Snickers, dog.
Yeah, that's
She's
what I was
cool,
thinking.
dog.
Brenda's bribable. She's bribable.
Ain't bribable.
I ain't tripping.
No,
Fuck,
don't trip,
man.
If
dog.
Brenda's there, I'm good.
Well, shit, that's a good answer, I think. 36 was a good one. 36
Yeah,
was a good one.
I'm glad you agree with us, except for Crunks.
Sorry.
Shouts out. Thank you, Level Check Podcast.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
yes.
Thanks for coming, for real.
Yeah,
Thank you
for real.
again
This
for
has
coming.
been so much fun.
Thank
It
you
has.
I
again
hate
for
to end
coming.
it. It feels sad.
It's
almost.
only ending for the viewers. We're
Yeah.
going to be kicking it still.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Man, we appreciate it.
Sorry.
You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime
Yeah,
you want
anytime you
want
wanna
to promote
bullshit.
something, you want to fucking.
If you want to
get something
host,
out.
just come.
if I want to
you
smoke,
want-
can I come?
Yeah.
You want to smoke? You want to have a beer when you
Here
do
we
it?
freaking go.
We have guest
You
hosts
know?
come on. That shit is no problem at all. So
And
What's up?
then we've done like fucking we can just sit here and bullshit and fucking play video games. We've done that.
That's what's up.
So
watch whatever fucking game is on.
or yeah, like we've done like we watched the Lakers one time.
As a watch party or
Yeah.
like streaming while you're doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's what's up.
Well, I mean, not showing the game, obviously, because
Yeah.
you would get
Just show
popped
our
for it,
reaction.
but show our reaction to the game. Like, oh, if you're watching the Laker game,
yeah.
you should watch the Laker game with,
With
us.
us. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I'm down for such things. Thank you, guys.
So welcome back
Such
anytime.
things.
So we do weird things like that. So it's fun.
Yeah, we do some weird shit with our friends.
You know?
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Pause.
So yes, it has been a dope episode. Episode 61. We want to appreciate everybody who was tuning in the entire time. Everybody who is listening, streaming right now. We want to thank our special guest, Crystal Perez. Thank you again
Yes.
for coming through.
We want to thank Instacart. Appreciate
Instacart,
y'all.
our partnership with
Appreciate
Instacart.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple
Yes.
Music. Appreciate y'all for
All the-
hosting us.
Yeah, all the
Playing
places
our
that
shit.
host
And playing our shit and not taking it down.
Shout out to the fuck is that shit called again? Your little bottle of tequila you always get, whatever.
Not
Yukon.
Yukon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yukon. It's for sure whiskey.
It's whiskey.
Well, you know what I mean.
Anyway.
Yukon Jack.
The
bold
block
taste.
Yana is
The
dope.
Moses.
The black Yana.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody who's been
Oh
in
yeah,
the comments
in the
the
comments
entire
they've been
time.
going crazy.
Fuck yeah, they've been showing
Yeah, there's
love.
a lot of comments.
Showing love the
Much
entire
love to the
time.
chat. I can't read it from here, but I sees it.
Yeah, so until the next time, man, episode 62 will be coming pretty soon. But until then, stream this motherfucker, stream it again, share it, get it all over the place.
Click that like and subscribe.
For DJ G, bro, this is Crunks. Blaze them up. Crystal Perez, we are out like this.
Bye.